Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Man proudly presents. You know what it is. Say what all day, every day. Actually, it's just Wednesdays. I lied. But anyway, so glad to have everybody here tonight. It's going to be an interesting discussion. Will Foxification won't be attending tonight. He has a prior engagement, but we'll see him. We'll see him shortly. We'll see him soon. Don't worry about that. Brother Cousins will be on here a little bit later on. But in the meantime, you are locked in with me. So let's go. Let's go. Specify that it's a bag of dookie right now. So just give me just 1 second here to move some things around, and I'll be right back here with you guys in just a second. All right. Okay. Here we go. Is everybody there with me? Everybody here?
We're here.
Good. So glad to have everybody here, man. My computer, it literally, bro, like I don't know what the problem is, but we're gonna get this thing fixed probably after I get off tonight's broadcast. We're going to get everything taken care of. But anyway, so glad to see everybody here to panel with us tonight, man. We have a great panel. And on top of that, we have an exclusive. I call him Mr. His new nickname, he doesn't know it. His new nickname is Mr. Exclusive. That's Will. Collector Level is in the building with us. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm so glad to have you here with us, man. We were actually admiring, and I want to kind of solo you here really quick, because I think we were kind of admiring your collection and everything that you got going on back there. It looks pretty good, bro.
Thanks, man.
Look at that.
Thanks.
Like, look at that. I like what we see. I like your setup. Looks very professional.
Looking clean.
I'm loving that. It looks really, really clean. And, considering the simple fact that we have the clean master on the panel tonight, I'm pretty sure he's probably looking at it and saying, he gets the sign of approval. Would you say that, Shane?
100%. I also really like his jumper and his hat. We should be best friends.
Definitely all day.
We're in there.
Let's go, man. How you doing, man? Good to have you here with us tonight, man.
Thank you very much. This is actually the quietest room in my house right now. This isn't my place where maybe if I ever get a chance to be on here again, you'll see me in the future. This is kind of temporary stop. This is my actual home theater.
Okay,
so that's what these posters are back here. So I kind of just mixed it up a little bit in here to make it ready for tonight.
Got you, man. Well, hey, It looks good. It looks real good.
Thank you.
It looks good.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We probably have to talk about that Thor: Love and Thunder, but we'll talk about this some other time, man. Don't worry about that.
I left it up just for you.
I figured you did that.
I know how much you appreciated it.
Yeah, definitely, man. But thank you for basically being here tonight, and
welcome
back. We want to welcome back another person here. We got Spice. We got the Spice in the building. What's going on, bro? You welcome back.
Good. Yo, it's good to be back. I've had some family in town, and I wasn't able to join, but I'm back. I'm excited to be back. At some point, my screen's going to go black tonight when I got to put these 3 kids to bed, but then I'll be back on. So thanks for having me. It's great to see you guys again.
Man, well, it's good to have you here, brother. You know what I mean? It's always
good. I know
to
it
have
is. It is good to have me, isn't it?
Definitely, man. So good to have you here. Hey, what's hold up, I gotta change the tone real quick. What's going on with you, Cam? Good.
Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on?
What's up, man? What's going on?
Straight up, bro. Like we all been practicing this for a while. It just takes a while to kind of, get that.
I've been talking to my girl like this, and she
sounds pretty good.
I like that. It sounds pretty good, like bro.
Yeah, good. Very, very 1960 porno. I like it. Hey, girl, get on over here. Like, oh shit,
baby, let's go. Oh, man. Anyway, man. Thank you, man. So glad to have you for tonight, as always, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate having me.
Next up, we got somebody who owes me some money. Literally owes me some money. He owes me some money. Like literally, like
flexing.
I know
it
he been
be?
and he flexing with the yeah. You owe me some money. Like, what's going on, bro? Man, where's my 10%?
You know, I've been traveling lately, and just to avoid you. That's why I've been gone for a month over the summer.
So just avoid you
Now
avoiding me,
coming
right?
back, I regret it now. So
yeah.
I mean, with this inflation now, now it's going to be 15% at some point, even 20%. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
You
But,
can't blame it. You don't blame it on
no,
inflation.
honestly, I'm glad to be here tonight again.
Man.
Say what? So yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
Let's go, man.
And,
so good
yeah.
to have you, man. So good to have you. And we got the human party machine in the building.
Let's go.
What's going on with you?
Doing good, man. I saw a sideshow video today of an unboxing that kind of got me a little annoyed. But other than that, I'm doing great. I'm excited for the show. Thank you for the invite. Let's
I
go.
wonder what that was.
Yeah, me too. I wonder what that was. I seriously wonder what that was all about.
Was it shiny?
Yeah, it
I
was
think
shiny.
so. It was a little bit
shiny.
Yeah, it was a bit shiny motherfuckers. But you know what I mean. Anyway, man, so glad to have you here today, man. We'll talk about that later on. You know what I mean? I don't want to dampen the mood with my dismay and discomfort when it comes to those things, but definitely so good to have you here, Human Party. And last but not least, we got the guy, one and only Shane.
It's a Grail.
Sugar It's
a Grail.
It's a Grail. We got Shane in the building all day, every day, man. So glad to have you here, bro.
Man. What is happening?
Yeah, I come prepared.
There's so many like foods. There's so many foods. I'm like, where the hell's he pulling these from?
Everything's a Grail, bro. Is it just like all a Grail? Everything's a Grail. I mean, it is what it is. You got to call it the way you see it. It's a Grail. Like, we are talking Grails right now, and we are living in a space where Grails are sort of like suspects. So, yeah. Let's keep it going. Let's definitely keep it going. But man, so glad to have you here tonight, man. So good to have you here with us. And again, so glad to have everybody out there with us, because it's been quite a journey. It's gonna be a great discussion. We've had some things come up this week that have actually, kind of helped me establish this discussion tonight. Because again, I mean, we're in that space right now. We're in a space where things are like we're taking a step back. We're going back in time. In time, like, you know what I mean. We're kind of going back instead of going ahead with reasons. And I guess a lot of this is what we've asked for. Like, we've asked for pieces that a lot of people weren't able to get their hands on, pieces that people have wanted. So we have like a mixed discussion. Whereas you have a group of individuals who actually want and they're happy with certain releases, especially releases that were considered, more exclusive Grail pieces, from back in the day. But then you have others who are kind of disgruntled about that because they're like, okay, there's nothing exclusive anymore, and there's no such thing as Grails. Is that true? Is it not true? Is that basically where we're going right now, where we're heading toward that space where Grails are becoming a tad bit obsolete, and that we're just seeing the new now? The new normal is to kind of go back because especially when it comes to the stuff that could be released and as well is kind of run slightly dry, so they're kind of dipping back. I mean, it's quite obvious that we know that Iron Man, we're going to get Iron Man figures no matter what. 1/6, they probably just changed 1/6 to Iron Man, plain and simple, because that's just the way it is right now. Iron Man figures are a dime a dozen. It's going to come. They're going to drop. So if there's one that you missed out on, chances are you'll see it again. I'm even talking about the House Party Protocol. You'll probably see them re-release those again because they're starting to do it. So again, I mean, it is something. Now I want to bring something up really quick here. Before we do, I want to address the chat as we always do. We got, of course, our good people out in the chat that have been sticking with us, pretty much every week. If my bum ass computer decides that, oh, here you go. Now you want to act right. We got Mike Fiel in here. We got Big Brother in the building. Thank you for being here as always. We got Feezy Figures is in the building. Pablo Mesa, Tully. My baby Latoya T is actually out there. Renz Talentino is out there. Thank you for being here. Renz Talentino, bro. That Jen or so. Thank you so much. Chef's kiss. Always, man. Let's see here. We got Joker J in the building. Who else do we have here with us? Tully is in the building. Collect Joey is in the building. We got Cam out there talking to everybody. Doc Smith. We got Tobar is actually out there. My man Keith, second brother's in the building. Thank you for being here. Your brother be here later on. Who else we got out in the building with us? We got Starcross. Is that Star? Is that the Crash? 1138 is in the building. Thank you for being here, man. MB Dyson is in the building. So we got talking to everybody as he always does. Let's see what else we got. Let me see. We got Doc Smith. We got all of those. We got SV fan 777 is in the building. Thank you for being here. Jonathan King, Mark P. We got Nick's Collectibles. Nick is out there, man. Yo, Nick. Yo, what's up, man? Hit me up, bro.
Needs the upgrade.
Need the upgrade. Hit me up, bro. You upgrading everybody else. I need that upgrade too, Nick. Come on, man. Hook me up. Get at me. We got, let's see who else we got in here. We got Six Scale Mafias in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. We got JB Collections in here. Thank you, JB, for being here with us always. Who else we got out there in the sphere? We got Yomo in the building. Tyria is out there. Let's see who else we got. If this computer just wants to stop back. Brandon Salas in the building. William Owens. We got the insane one out there as always. We got Caddy Franklin is in the building. Who else we got? Vanilla Gorilla. I like that name. Thank you for being here, man. Let's see who else we got. Collectible Chats is in the building. We got Community Arcade out there. CT603. DT Art Man. Let's see who else we got here. The Collectors Outpost. Let's see here. We got quite a few, man. Quite a few. If I didn't get to you, I'm gonna definitely get to you in the very end. Squad leaders in the building. Yes, it's quite a few, man. So let me here's how we're gonna actually do this. With Craig Carter is in the building as well. 12-inch Moose Dream is in the building. Thank you for being here. And a host of others. But what we're gonna do, man, we're gonna tackle this real quick. I want to bring something up real quick here that we're going to talk about in just a sec. Again, it's the obvious. And when I say it's the obvious, it is the obvious. It's the obvious thing that people can actually say that is out there, what they're looking, what we knew was going to eventually come and has landed. And we are talking about none other than the Mark 46 Iron Man. Now, I want to preface it this way, okay? Everybody knows, like I said, I labeled this Days of Future Past. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because this is one of the figures that, we haven't seen in a while. A lot of people, Mr. Mark 46, the guy out there who, you've seen it in pretty much every post, re-released the Mark 46. It's there. So we have this figure in front of us right now. I'm going to start with you, Cam. I'm going to start with you first, Cam. Cam, okay. First off, is this something that is on your radar?
Hell yeah. So yeah, I have to get it, bro. Because the fact that it's completely different as far as from the original. And it is technically missing a head sculpt from what I've seen so far. I'm not sure if that's something they're thinking about adding on later on, or if I don't know if they don't have. I'm pretty sure they still have the likeness license. I'm not sure, but it would kind of suck not to get it without a head sculpt, though. But regardless, I still want to add this one to my collection. I do have the 47. I do want to add a 3, a 1, a 5. Shit, just all of them. Just give me all of the shits. But it looks great, honestly. I'm super excited for it to drop, but we got a while to go. So we'll see. We'll see if there's some changes within the next year or so, or 2 years, until we finally get this figure.
Cam's finally happy. He's got this. He's got more Marvel now. He's happy.
Holy hell! Let's go.
See, and I figured that. I kind of figured that. More Marvel to come. So that just sparks more conversation.
Well, the crazy part is like when everything dropped, right? We got all 3 that dropped, and I was like, okay, we got the suit we haven't gotten to yet. We got this one, the 46. Yeah. And the other one, I was like,
yeah, definitely.
They could have like done that. They messed that one up. Like they could have dropped that with something else. Like they didn't get no love off of this.
Yeah. And this is the love, like I said, that they're giving a lot of people. And I know there's some people who are actually out there getting this, that have been expecting this. For me personally, it's going to be a pass because it's not. It might be a popular suit for others, but not so much for me. It's not something that I actually see myself needing. Again, I'm reserved for only 2 more suits, and that is the Mark V suit up, and also the War Machine. That's it, and then I'm done. You know what I mean? So this definitely wasn't on my radar, something that I actually needed and wanted to get. Mr. 10%, KG Chalamet, who right now should be in the middle of reshoots or actually shooting for the next or what is it, Doom Part 2. So what's up, man? Is this something on your radar, something that you can actually see yourself getting, or is this a pass for you? Or how do you even feel about this re-release in general?
Well, I mean, I can't get any figures because of your 10% now. I mean, I just can't now. I can't. No, yeah. I mean, this is something to me, this is I mean, we're going to talk about it, but a grail. I mean, this is like a grail for many people out there. And for one specific person out there that was asking for it for every single announcement, every single release. So yeah, this is a majority of people's like most wanted Iron Man, one of the most wanted Iron Mans out there. And I would have initially said no. But now after owning the 2 85s, the Mark 85 and the Mark 85 Battle Damage, I've kind of fell into the hole of Iron Man figures now. So I'm definitely going to pick up the Hall of 7. And I'm going to pick up this. I mean, I'm only picking up things that are iconic as far as Iron Man goes and sort of the things that have a nostalgia factor to me. This thing is definitely nostalgia. This suit was... It's one of my favorite. It's one of the best looking suits to me. The Mark 46 is the most iconic suit. It's the suit that he went against with Tony towards the end of the film. It's and that iconic shot that was taken out from the comics. Yeah. That one shot where you have Tony shooting his blast, and then you see Cap sort of blocking the shot, and that slow motion shot. So yeah, I mean, this is a suit I need to have in my collection. Now I'm actually kind of glad that they're also respecting the original collectors that had this, because there's no head sculpt, which I don't really care. New base, and that's good for me. I mean, I'm totally fine with no head sculpt, because honestly, when I'm displaying this, I'm not going to display them with a head sculpt majority of the time. Majority of us with Iron Man figures, except for the 85 Battle Damage, we'll just pose them with the helmet on, because that's Iron Man for us, and that's what we display. The base looks amazing. I think it's a great way to sort of give it a new change, give it a different look instead of reissuing the whole thing, because you will have a lot of collectors out there that are gonna make a big deal out of it, and I'm actually kind of glad that it's respecting the older collectors and also giving the new collectors a second chance in getting this figure, because dude, it's still fetching for $700 in the aftermarket now.
Yeah.
And now it's going to drop, but not to the point where it's like crazy drop. I think the old one will still have its value, but this one will be something that new collectors will just go venture out and pick this one up, because it is going to be the cheaper one. However, I've been hearing rumors circulating that this is only going to be a Shanghai, China release, which was, I don't know if that's true. I've been hearing people that it's confirmed, but nothing from Hot Toys has said it. Sideshow hasn't really uploaded yet on their website, so I'm sort of thinking that maybe this could be just a Shanghai release then. I mean, it's possible. I mean, it's, when we think of Sideshow, when we think of these Hot Toys exclusives, like for instance, the Stormtrooper Commander, that's on Sideshow. That's a Hot Toys exclusive. The Midas is a Hot Toys exclusive, and those are on Sideshow still. So I'm a little concerned now, because I don't think I can get this 46 now. I think the only way to get this 46 is through these Hong Kong vendors, which right now I think it's hard for them to get one, because with everything that's going on with GW and Hot Toys, I mean, now they're only allowing membership people only to pick these figures up. This one, the Mark 46, the stealth suit, the strike suit, and the chrome Stormtrooper. And I've been hearing it's a number size, so I believe the number size for this guy is 1700. Yeah, and then for Cap is 250, and I don't know about the Stormtrooper.
150.
150. Oh well. Okay, well, 150.
Very limited.
So it's going to be tough to get one. Now, as far as pricing goes, I think this is going to be around maybe $400 430 without shipping and tax. 430, I think, would be reasonable because it's no head sculpt. You're getting a base, you're getting a figure, and you're getting all those sorts of stuff.
Like the battle damage effect. Yeah.
And one thing I am kind of sad about, because with these reissues, it's great that we're getting these reissues. However, there should be innovation happening. And yes, innovation right here. The base looks great, but there's no USB.
That's what I was, but that was my next thing. Yep. There's no USB on this piece.
And this is going to be tough for especially Australian collectors out there, because now you have this thing where, especially John, Aaron Logan, one of our friends that does YouTube, he's going to have a hard time getting this figure now because he really wants this figure. And I think they're only picking out like a couple of pieces here and there to make USB, like for instance the Kenobi, the Mark I. There are a few that I can't remember, but it's I mean, this is a great figure. I can't wait to pick it up. I think it's one of the most iconic ones. Then again, it might sit on Sideshow. However, there's a limited edition size, so who knows? But those are my thoughts.
Yeah, definitely. And reasonable thoughts, bro, because that's the thing, is like innovation here. They're going back to the well with this, but it is labeled a re-release. You know what I mean? It's definitely a re-release, just with a different base.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty much all you're getting. So there's nothing else. Shane, is this something that's currently on your radar right now?
No, not at all. So they reissued the Mark I and they reissued the Mark V, straight reissues. This, it's not a straight reissue. It is a 2.0, but it is, I thought it would have been enough to keep the reissue the Mark 46.
Yeah.
Guy happy. I just literally I saw this the first person thought it was him, as everyone else did. Strange didn't come with the head sculpt, but I do think I do think they're listening. I think they are definitely trying to keep everyone happy, which is it's impossible in any walk of life. They're kind of not doing the straight reissue, thinking, okay, the people who don't want to reissue be like, okay, it's not a straight reissue, but at the same time, they're giving a chance for people who haven't got a 46 to get a 46, but yet it doesn't come with a head sculpt, which is strange. But again, I'm hearing speculative rumors and stuff like that Robert Downey Jr.'s contract is finished with Disney, so therefore that's why they haven't got a head sculpt here, which would make sense, but I don't know if that's confirmed or not. I say this though, they're making an effort with the bases lately, but this base does nothing for me. This just looks like a chunk of plastic. I know they're all chunks of plastic, but if I look at the Wolverine base, the 1973 Wolverine, there's a lot more detail going on there with the girders and stuff like this.
Yeah.
I just see this base and it's just very underwhelming, even compared to say the Mark III base, which you kind of get like an Ironmonger diorama. So look, the Mark 46 is a beautiful suit, no doubt, but I mean, I passed in the Mark 7. I passed in the Mark V, and I would get them before I would get this. But it is beautiful. I guess I have my, dare I say it, I'm done collecting Iron Man, apart from the Mark III, which I actually have pre-ordered. That's my thoughts. It looks beautiful. I'm happy for the people that want it. Strange it didn't come with a head sculpt, but kind of see where they're coming. It's either maybe a licensing issue, maybe they don't have the likeness anymore. I don't know. Or maybe they're like, no, we don't want to we want to maintain value for the older one as well. So no, it's look, it's kind of the party line. Happy for the people that want it, but it's not for me.
Gotcha, man. It's some great points, bro. I passed on it specifically because it's not. I don't collect every Iron Man suit. I have specifics, ones that I want. You know what I mean? And this. Again, I mean, because we've seen different iterations of this particular suit just with different paint apps, and I actually have the 47. And I have the concept version exactly, which is the same. You know what I mean? So you're seeing different iterations with different paint applications, just different numbers. So it was not one that, again, I mean, the Mark 85 was the ultimate for me. The Mark 5 is one that I wanted. Again, the classic suit, and then I actually got that Pepper Potts 2-pack. So again, like I have so many suits already, and I have Rescue as well, War Machine. I want to get that classic War Machine. So again, I have to really be limited as to what I want from this line, and I don't want to go deep in it like everybody else will. But yeah, Riley, before I get to you, we got a $1.99 super chat by my man. What is it? When it comes up, my computer's taking too long. DJ N, Are we going to be able to get the Mark 46 in stealth cap in the US? I think we kind of already answered that. Right now, we don't know.
Yep.
It may not, to be quite honest, the way it's looking, it may not. I mean, I know that if you go to Toys Wonderland, it's on their site, but I think it's damn near sold out and it's upselling for some particular reason. So along with that, if you saw like the clone Chrome Trooper is at like 4 something on their site. You know what I mean? If that hasn't already sold out. So that's crazy. But again, I mean, these exclusives, they go quick. So again, it's not something we can actually honestly say, or I can see hitting Sideshow, to be quite honest.
You know, Leia, just on that, like I remember the Star Wars Celebration exclusives, the shiny ones. I mean, at the time, people were like, "Oh no, you won't be able to get these unless you're there and you have your coupon." And they ended up.
And then we saw
the Arena Boba Fett ended up on Sideshow.
Yeah,
so like a lot of the stuff I've seen about this are people posting on Facebook groups. So that's not really official enough for me. Like again, like I just don't rush out and get any of this stuff. Like so, it doesn't make a difference to me. Like I'm kind of I'm a bit biased here because I'm not getting it anyway, so I'm not concerned.
Yeah.
But would not surprise me if they pop up in Sideshow.
Definitely. That's true. This is very true. Riley, what you think, man? Is this something that you are interested in, or is this like a pass for you, bro?
Dude, I didn't send it to you, man. That means I'm not getting it. You know how it goes. That's how the game goes. No, I mean it's a cool looking figure, but yeah, like I said, I'm kind of like with you, Leia, where with Iron Man, I'm extremely selective. I only have 1 Iron Man in my collection, so that just tells you that I'm very selective. And particularly with me, this isn't really one of my favorite suits. I know it does look really cool, but to me, it's just not one that really was like one of my favorites. It's cool looking, but I might get some hate for that. But it looks great, nonetheless. It's interesting what you said, Shane, about the head sculpt, because I would think that maybe that it's the licensing issue, but 2 weeks ago they did the Mark III, which had the head sculpt, so maybe it's not a licensing issue. I don't know. It's kind of interesting how they did, because like you'd think they'd have like a million Robert Downey Jr. head sculpts, so I don't really understand why they wouldn't include it, but maybe like you said, to preserve the value of the original. But nonetheless, the base is cool. I like how they have like the nameplates of the movies on the bases of these. Like the Mark III had the same thing. It looks really cool. It like forms into the base. I really like that. And it is interesting how they didn't do USB. I mean, given that this is a 2.0, you'd think that they'd kind of like improve it, upgrade something like the Mark III was. Like there was a lot of visible upgrades, but this one they didn't really. It was more just like kind of like a soft reissue, like a 1.5. But it's really cool nonetheless. But like I said, I'm very selective with Iron Man, so this one is just going to be a pass for me.
Yeah, definitely, man. I feel you. Will, again, great to have you here, man. What do you think about this piece, bro?
Well, I think it's great for everybody that didn't get a chance to get it before, but it's a no-go for me. I already have the original one, and I don't think that there's. I mean, I don't know how much upgrading that they're actually doing to this, other than just the aesthetic part of it and the base and whatever. But I just nah. I mean, I'm glad for the people that didn't get a chance to get it before. But it's a no for me. I like this. I like this figure a lot. And I really like it to be able to pair it up with the other figures from the Civil War movie. But I'm not sure why this one doesn't make a lot of sense to me personally.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's some demand for it, in the aftermarket, and I guess that they're always going to want to capitalize on that, but it's a no. It's a no for me.
Definitely, man. I get you. I guess, it's the logic behind it. I believe so. No, I completely understand. Where you're at with that. I definitely agree. It's good for some. It's good for those who have been asking for it, especially Mr. Mark 46 himself. He knows who he is. But other than that, just not for me. Especially the biggest thing for me is it's not for me, considering the simple fact that I have so many figures that I'm waiting on still. You know what I mean? That we're waiting on that haven't been released yet. So, I definitely I have to kind of wait back and just be like, nah, I'll just pass. Spice, Mr. Spicy, bro. What do you think about this, man? Is this something that you're gonna actually get?
First of all, my little child is smashing the keyboard.
Forget him. Let's see the baby, man. Come on, bring the baby.
Messing up anything? I'm so.
Let me bring her up in here, man.
Bring it up.
Look
We
at
want
her,
to see the
man.
kid.
She looks adorable. Adorable. Oh, look at it. So cute. Oh man, she's adorable, bro.
Too cute.
Yeah, she is cute. She is too cute. Look at those cheeks. Look at those cheeks. That's so cute, bro. Definitely, man. But what do you think about this piece, bro?
Well, first of all, I want to say that I'm warming back up to Marvel, and Marvel's been like super cold to me since like Star Wars Celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm warming back up to Marvel. I've had some thoughts of like watching some of the older movies, but
Yeah.
without a head sculpt, like I just don't care. Like I had the original and I just sold it to a guy on a Facebook group. I think I sold it for like $6. And I knew this was coming. I assumed it would have a head sculpt, but I mean, to me, I mean, I don't love the armor. I know a lot of people say it's the best armor, but I don't really know why. But to me, the iconic moment is that end fight. And he has his helmet off a lot of that time. And that sculpt with his bruised eye and battle damage is just so good to me. And so if they add the sculpt, I'll probably pick it up. But without the sculpt, I'm easily passing on it. I really like, even if I don't use the sculpt, I really like to have a sculpt with these.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I would be shocked too if it doesn't release on Sideshow. I mean, if you think about releases like we've got, and I'm kind of new to Hot Toys. You know, the last couple of years, I went big into it, but I can't even remember a time where they had like an Asia exclusive that was so limited. Like people are saying these 3 pieces are. So I would be shocked if that actually happened. I think they're just trying to hype it up, and the resellers are trying to get their money now.
Yeah, this is true. This is definitely true, man. So I definitely agree. And the thing is, it's like, go ahead.
I just want to make a point. With the reissues, obviously Mark 6 is my favorite suit, and it's just I have it behind my head. And like I heard a lot of people kind of saying, you know, because they reissued the a straight reissue of the Mark 1 from, the War Machine Mark 1 from Iron Man 2 and the Whiplash from Iron Man 2, it would make logical sense that they would do like a reissue of the Mark 6. And like if they do, I'm very happy for people that want it, but like I'm still not going to sell it because it's my Mark 6, and then I got to wait for 2 years before I get it back again. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, as in, you know, you might make a few quid, but then it's gone from your shelf for 2 years. Now, the fact now that this doesn't have a head sculpt, there's another spanner in the works. What happened if I go and sell my Mark 6 and then they reissued again without the head sculpt? Then I'm like, no. Or they disappoint Cam by releasing the Mark 6 battle damage quarter scale, and Cam's like, holy hell. Do you know what I mean? Then I'm going, you know what I mean? So there is sometimes you gotta hang on to the stuff you love. So just thought that was an interesting moment. No head sculpt.
Yeah, I do think the Mark 46 is great, but if you do own the original one, there is no need for you to get this one at all. Because I would still actually go grab the original one because I do like that base a little more than this. But you know, it's, to me, I think people who are planning on selling it, I don't think you should, because I think honestly you have the better version compared to this, because you have way more stuff. You get the head sculpt, you get the cap, helmet, the base, and the figure. I mean, you have a better value compared to this. So there's no need.
And you know what? Strangely enough, I like the Mark III more than I like this suit. Literally.
Sure.
Same. Yeah.
I love that Mark III. You know, even though I'm not going to get the Mark III, but I appreciate that one because I mean it's OG. But I like that one more than this. It's just not. Again, it's nothing. It's not shitting on this figure. It's just that again, when you have different iterations, you kind of look at this different. You know what I mean? And that's just the kind of way I'm looking at it right now. Speaking of which, this right here. Now, let me ask and everybody can chime in. Did you guys expect this? Or is this
hell no? Nobody in the world.
Happy. I'm super happy.
You happy? So go ahead. So Will, what do you think about? Is this something that you're going to get or you wanted to get your hands on?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
He's excited about this one.
No, I think it's great. Like I have the other one, but
Mhm.
what I see up close on this one is the details of the suit, and it just
Yeah.
it looks like it's going to be so much easier to pose it.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
looks
get the
really articulated. Yeah.
I don't get the gauntlet. I don't think that I've ever seen him hold that
Mhm.
in this suit, you know, but
Mhm.
but cool, whatever. We can lay it around or whatever. Give it to Rocket.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's awesome. I've been checking quite often. This is probably my personal favorite
Okay.
Captain America suit. I just think I think it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it really took everybody by surprise. I mean, Cam, I know you were excited about this suit, bro? Is this
Hell
one that
yeah,
you
man. I was super excited because I wasn't even collecting when this figure came out. Like I hadn't even started collecting yet. And
Mhm.
it's been so out of reach for the past couple years that I haven't even thought about trying to go back and get it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
There's been so many other figures coming out and stuff that is just more price, you know, reasonable in price right now that I could purchase instead of trying to get something like this. So for it to be a re-release, or not even a re-release, but a different version, I guess you could say, because it is different, like Will said, as far as like the articulation on it. I'm super excited. This is the suit that I actually used when I played the Marvel Avengers game. So this figure is great. I can't wait to get it, honestly.
That's definitely, man. I mean, me, I'll hold my peace. I'll hold my peace. Mr. 10% KG Chalamet, you have the floor.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting this. This is definitely happening. Because for me, I told Riley about this, and I know Riley was like, "You should only stick to Spider-Man. It's the only thing."
Dude,
you should do."
No Way Home, bro. Come on, that's it.
Yeah, but there's something about the Infinity Saga, Phase 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3, not 4, but 3. Phase 1 to 3. It's nostalgia for me. So this is a must-have. I mean, anything from those phases, I kind of have to get because that's my, you know, growing up with Marvel. Those are the films I grew up with. So I mean, I gotta get them, you know, for nostalgia. And this is definitely one of them. I mean, I was planning on picking up a Stealth Suit, the 2-pack, actually, a couple of weeks ago. I was like, let me go see if I can fetch one for a good price. But now I don't really have to because this is a way better version. I mean, this is like way better body, better tailoring, better head sculpt. I mean, this is the one to have. Now, I didn't expect to get another Captain America because, you know, Chris Evans is, you know, no longer Cap, and we have, you know, the Falcon now being Captain America, Sam Wilson. But this makes me like, okay, so if they reissue the 46, they might reissue the Civil War version of Cap at some point. I mean, now like that needs an upgrade as well. And this one, yeah, I mean, it's for a second I was like, when did he ever wear this? You know, in any game. But I'm like, oh wait, the beginning of the film. That makes sense. And yeah, I mean, this is Stealth Suit. I mean, I gotta have this, and I know somebody was actually saying in the chat, I hope they also do reissue the 2.0 version of the Winter Soldier from the Winter Soldier film.
Yeah,
I do think that one needs a reissue. But yeah, this is definitely a must-have. I mean, this is the Stealth Suit Cap, one of the most iconic outfits in the comic books and also in live action form. So this is a must-have for my collection for sure. And the fact that you're also getting the Thanos burned up gauntlet kind of adds more to the display if you do have the Infinity War / Endgame line. So this is definitely a must-have for sure. And it gives me an option where if I do get this, I'll display this with a head sculpt where I can display the Endgame cap with the helmet on. Because me, I would see in this version of the outfit, I see him with the head sculpt rather than the one with the helmet on. So this is a must-have for sure.
Did they do this just because to make sure that Loki wasn't the last figure in Endgame to come out? So now, like, Loki is not the last one we get anymore. Now it's like, oh, okay, we're just waiting on Loki and
and that's a good point too. And I do think this makes me confident that we might possibly get a 2.0 version of the Hulk.
Please.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
If they do that, I'm day one pre-ordering that because that is the Hulk to get. I mean, now we know we do have that Professor Hulk, and nobody wants. But I gotta have that Hulk because this now makes me more confident we'll get it because they still have the Endgame line. So I'm like, you know what? Make a 2.0 version of that Hulk.
Did anybody else see that on Toys Wonderland? I think it was that it showed that the release date was August
for
this.
Really?
It showed August 2022.
Yeah, I think supposedly they might actually like release like at the new store they're opening. Yeah,
I am definitely getting this now.
Oh wow!
So
I am definitely getting it.
without, I had to bring this guy in here because this is none other than the smoothest cat this side of the galaxy. The new, I call him Mr. New. My man, my mellow, Mr. Brother Cousins is in the building.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for that wonderful intro, my brother.
Definitely, I had to give you that intro. I'm going to save you for lucky last because I know you got a lot to say about some of these pieces, my brother. Before I get to you, I'm going to go over to the smooth sounds of Mr. Shane, Mr. Clean himself. Shane, is this one of the pieces that you might get, or are you passing on this motherfucker?
I'm passing. I shouldn't even be here tonight. Like, I woke up and I think it was the first time in about a year where I actually saw the Instagram first before I saw Riley live. I actually that's how I knew he wasn't into it. I kind of just saw these three and I was like, okay, Mark 46, no. Captain America stealth suit, no. Shiny Stormtrooper, no. So I just thought, nice one, wallet safe, go back to sleep. Like, I have the endgame cap. It's the only cap I want. I think it's in my opinion, it's comes with Mjolnir. It comes with the shields, the battle damage shields from the movie where he, says Avengers Assemble and all this. But the same thing is said about the Mark 46. This is just a great looking cap. Like, the proportions are good. The suit is good. Everyone seems to like the suit. It's a lot of people's favorite suit. I will say the head sculpt looks like the prototype images for the Endgame head sculpt, because the prototype images for the Endgame head sculpt weren't actually all that great, but then they fixed it and it looks better in real life. It came out better. But look, again, it looks great. The articulation looks great. Strange choice putting the shield in it. I don't think you had the shield in this scene.
Nope.
And the gauntlet, because in this scene, and again, I saw it branded Endgame and I just went, what? But then apparently they detail it in the small print. They say, he wore the stealth suit when they went to get Thanos, and I was like, that's so funny. They had to spoon feed us, because I know a lot of people didn't realize that this suit was in Endgame. I certainly didn't anyway. And the gauntlet, he never actually holds it, as far as I know. And I'm pretty sure it was all gnarled up, because didn't Thanos use the stones to destroy the stones so well? Yeah. But that being said, the stealth suit looks great. And with those two accessories, they don't necessarily have to be screen accurate, and they do look well with it. So, but no, it's a pass for me, because I just don't need any other cap.
I know that there were a lot of people, and Will, to your to kind of piggyback off you, people who had this original figure said that the articulation wasn't like this.
Yeah,
like they said it was absolutely not like this. Like you could not, there was no way you can get those legs up this high. No. And I was like, oh, okay.
I'm very gentle with it. Yeah.
You
gotta really convince it.
Yeah.
But they do this a lot, because with the DX19, and KG knows exactly what I'm gonna say, when they posed that with the EMP gun, he was holding it like this. Yeah. You can't get that pose out of it. So it's like they actually remove parts of the joints so they can pose it a bit more free flow. It's almost like they pose them without the fat suit or something like that.
Oh, really?
Figures.
See, and Shane, I still haven't. Anyway, we'll talk about that.
You haven't unboxed that figure. All right.
I haven't unboxed it.
It's been fun. See you later.
I'm working myself up to it, man. It's sitting there amongst everything else. I'm done with Gideon, so that's next. Actually, no. Taskmaster's next. He's already up there. So, my man Riley, bro. I know you're getting this piece because you told me you were. You sent me this, right? You getting this piece, right?
This is a hard one, because like it was interesting enough where I had to send it, but I don't know if it's a definite. This is a hard one. I don't know. It looks really cool. It has some. I think this was one where I think it was worthy of an upgrade. If you look at the original one, like this does look like it's massively improved. So I'm happy for people who wanted it. I know that there's obviously collectors out there who really do love this outfit. To me, I'm really one-sided with this because I'm trying to be selective with Marvel. I'm really trying, but then when I see stuff like this, I get really tempted because I think out of the 3 that we got, I think like last night or 2 nights ago, I think this one was the best one out of all of them. Personally, I think this is the best one, but I don't know, man. It looks very similar to the Endgame one. So, and do I need 2 Captain Americas in my collection? Yes. I don't know.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm not gonna say I'm for sure
2.
getting this, but yeah. Oh, 2? Maybe let's make it 4. But no, it looks really awesome. I'm very lenient with this. I'm gonna wait. I mean, who knows if this is going to Sideshow? I think that these all end up on Sideshow. Personally, I don't think it'll be only a store, but
you think so?
Yeah, I think so. I don't see. I mean, this is all Marvel. It's US and the Marvel. It sells like crazy, so it doesn't make sense to me to make it really exclusive. So, but nonetheless, really awesome looking suit. I'm happy for collectors who are picking it up, but I think it's gonna be one where I'm like, maybe I'll get it, but maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. We'll see.
Oh no. I think Nick's getting it. I know Nick said he's gonna get it, right? Nick's getting it. Nick's out there. I know Nick's gonna get it. He'll get his hand.
He's getting everything.
Yeah, totally. Nick's gonna get everything. Cam, I got to you, right? I did talk to you about this, right, Cam? Got you.
You got me.
Yeah, I got you. Got to make sure I got you.
Appreciate
like I said, I'm saying brother cousins for last because I know Spice. Spice, we had a conversation about this, and you actually teared up because you said you were going to get this piece, right?
I think you did.
Oh, man. I love Leo. Leo's so funny. This is like a figure. Like I don't hardly ever rant. I'm gonna rant a little bit right now. This is like a figure that was made by somebody who's never seen Endgame, right? It's like they knew all these things were in the movie at some point, and they're like, "Oh, let's do this." You know, I watched that scene over again. He walks into Thanos's little, second home or whatever, the garden. He walks in with no shield. He looks at the gauntlet on the floor. He never touches it, right? So I don't understand. Like, yeah, obviously the suit, the proportions are better. It's a better figure than we got 8 years ago or whatever for the other one. I have the original, and I have the stealth shield, which is incredible, and I have the other shield, this shield from the 2-pack. Well, I bought this one separate because I love this too, and this is die-cast too.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand this release. I don't get it. I don't understand why they would do this. I mean, it would make more sense to me if it didn't have the gauntlet. I guess you're just throwing in something, but throw us the stealth shield, if you're going to put something else in there. Like, why? I don't know. I mean, if it goes
Thanos' head.
Give us Thanos' head or his dead arm or something. I don't know. But I don't know. It's just so weird to me. And like, I'm just like, I saw these releases and I was like, what is happening here? Like, we all want so many things. We want Chrysanthemum. We want what's his name? Cobb Vanth. We want freaking Loki.
It's all Star Wars.
We want a Okoye.
Yeah, we want to. I mean, there's tons of Marvel. We still want. Give us a Valkyrie. Jeez, man. Like, and to give us this, and then I don't know, man. I don't get it. But if it goes super cheap, I might get it just to swap. Have the better body in the suit. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I love the stealth suit too, but a large reason why I love the stealth suit is because of that stealth shield. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The blue
it was a great centerpiece for this suit. And this is one of because when I look at this, it looks completely awkward with this shield.
Sure.
Yeah, that's why he's never used that shield with that suit.
Yeah.
In at least Endgame. I don't know about the other movies, but in the Endgame, he didn't have the shield yet. He didn't have him back up from Tony. So none of this makes sense. But it is a nice tailored suit. So
brother cousins.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Okay, so again, we just got done talking about the Mark 46, which, if you want to circle back around, we can get your thoughts on that.
Yeah.
But this right here,
Don't go.
is
back
this
to my
something?
46.
Is this something that you are, that you have your eyes on?
At first I didn't get it. I was like, why are we getting this? He did not wear this in Endgame. And then when I did the chat the other day, the chat like corrected me. I was like, no, this was at right before they killed Thanos. Thor beheaded him. And I was like, yeah, the suit, damn, it wasn't that. And I have this quest where I want everything from Endgame. And I thought I was done. I thought I just had to get Loki, and then that was it. Now I gotta get this mofo right here. And I'm like, damn. And everything you guys just said on the panel is 100% correct. Like, he did not have that shield. I was looking at it, I was like, it looks good, but something's off. And you hit it right on the nail, right on the damn head. He had the other shield. He had the stealth shield. This shield looks, even though I love the traditional shield, I love it way more, but it just doesn't go with this look. And he didn't have it. If anything, he should have had the Wakanda shields, which I don't like them, but at least that would have been more accurate at that point. I tend to go for film accuracy with my collection. But yeah, that's the thing. It's just kind of like I don't know. Kind of like I'm not exactly sure. If I'm gonna get it. I mean, I'm gonna get it, but it's just gonna be one of these figures that I'm gonna wait on. Kind of like even the 2012 cap. Like, I have a 2012 cap that I bought in 2012 or 2013. So I'm waiting to get that one. So I'll get this one eventually as well. I mean, because as we know with Marvel stuff, it's they mass produce it, they put it out. You'll be able to find it, on a deal when they, do a coupon or something like that, or use sideshow points eventually. So yeah, it'll be coming home with me at some point. As far as Mark 46, that guy that was begging for Mark 46 is a damn hero. We need to give him a slow 80s clap, because I mean, damn, he was going in on that for years. And yes, he did it. He got, good things come to those that wait. Come to those that wait. As Heinz has taught us, all these. But as for that, no, I'm not. I'm real selective with my Iron Man figures. So that is one that I don't need.
Got you. I feel you, man. Yeah. This is definitely not going to be me. Definitely not something I want in my collection. Again, because I'm really selective about my suits, and I think that, like I said, I have to reserve for space as well. I love I actually have the concept, Civil War suit. Actually, it's the concept, not Civil War, the concept, Winter Soldier suit. So I have that one. And yeah, I'm good. I'm good at this point. This right here, and I don't think I'm going to surprise everybody when I say this, but I don't want it.
Yeah, I wonder why. I
don't want it.
What?
I definitely don't want this piece at all. I have no interest in it at all. Zero interest in it. I have zero interest in anything chrome at this particular point. Zero interest in anything chrome at this particular point, bro. Like, I'm all chromed out, and I just started.
Leo, I will say this. Sorry to cut you off. I will say this. Have you seen the unboxing? It does look nice.
It looks nice, and the articulation looks nice as well. But it's just a simple fact that it's a sore spot. I'm sour on it right now. And because of this, and because of that, this gets absolutely no love for me. And this is OT, bro. OT, just for the chrome, you know what I mean? But it just gets absolutely no love for me because of the sour taste that Sideshow you put in my mouth. I'm just going to say that right now. you guys, when you're up, but when you're down, it's like, come on, man. Like, you know, when you're doing good, we praise you. But when you make mistakes like this, and I'm sitting on this mistake, I don't even want to go into it because I'm pretty sure everybody out there experiencing the same shit. It's not just me. So it's not about me. It's about everybody that's dealing with this that still hasn't gotten, you know, those clone troopers. But yet your money's been taken for about 2 weeks now. So we'll almost 2 weeks. So we'll talk about that some other time. Anyway, this is definitely not a goal for me. And the thing is, it's going to be kind of hard. I'm gonna go to Raleigh. I'm gonna go to Raleigh. What you think about this, bro? Is this something that you can see yourself getting, or you want?
No. I'm not good. Dude, I don't know, man. The Chrome Trooper. I mean, the Clone Trooper. That was the one that I really wanted, particularly because it was that Star Wars Celebration, and kind of like what Mario said. Get all the memories there with that figure if you collect it. If you were there, you're like, okay, this is the one where I was able to meet all these people in the community. It was awesome weekend. But this one's just a slap in the face. Come on, man. Like, come on, dude. This one was funny because, I mean, it looks cool. I mean, it's a Chrome Trooper. It's the same thing I bought, which was the clone one. It's a very cool color. I really do like how like it's very pops, very vibrant, but I don't know. Oh, Dockinator got you there.
Dockinator, we'll talk off camera.
Okay.
We'll talk off camera. We're not going to talk about that right now. We'll talk off camera.
We're not talking about Jim. Yeah, we're not talking about her. But the Stormtrooper, it looks cool, but I don't know. I've already got the 2 of the Chrome clone ones, so I don't think I would get like one of these and put them near it. I just feel like it wouldn't really work for me. I think I'm just going to be fine with the 2 clones. I'm not going to cancel the Chrome clone ones. As annoyed I would be of Sideshow, I don't know. I really did want it, so I'm not going to end up canceling. But I really want that thing shipped. That's all I'll say. But I hope they address it. But this Stormtrooper, I'm happy. People are happy about it. That means people like it. I mean, I feel like this is just like, there are so many things that we need in Star Wars, particularly that they said was coming, which was from Attack of the Clones that we haven't gotten yet, which was interesting. They did say that they were going to do a wave 2 of it, but there's been nothing. We haven't seen Mace, Padme, Anakin, Obi-Wan from that movie. Who knows what they're going to do? But I just feel like this was one where they're like, okay, how can we just make some quick money and get this out really fast? And boom, here you go. You got to Chrome this. And some collectibles they're shipping them. So they might ship them before Sideshow. So, but
looks like
it just is what it is, man. I mean, it is what it is.
Brother Cousins, I'm gonna go to you next, man, because let me ask you a question, because you said that you managed to actually get one of the clone troopers on a payment option right now. Like, you actually managed to get one, right?
Exactly. I called him up, cussed him out, told him that it was totally unfair. Said, look at it, and I told him, I said, seriously, I told him, I said, look, I'm not asking for special treatment or anything like that. I just want you guys to be, be a good company, be the company that we thought you were. Look at the backlog of all the stuff that I've bought from you guys over the years. Not that I deserve we all deserve that treatment. Anybody that frequents with you anybody that gives you your money, gives you that money, they deserve that treatment. And I was like, and I don't appreciate being lied to. And honestly, I was calling kind of just to get like a 20 to 30% coupon. That's really what I was really fishing for. And I told him, I made no bones about it. I was like, let me get it, let me get that 20%. Just you need to give me something for that. And I was surprised. They were like, look, we're going to check our stock. We'll get right back to you. We're sorry about that. That was a lot. She was like, that person you talked to did not give you the right information. Yes, we will allow you to do a payment plan if we can find one. I think we can locate one for you. Let me get back to you. About an hour later, I get the email. Yes, we got one. We have one for you. We already charged you for it as for a payment plan. So, just, look at the, look to the next installments. Find one. And that had me thinking, like, okay, how, if they're able to do it just like that, how exclusive really is the artist? So it just kind of left me with a whole thing like, is this just a cash grab? That's what it is. I mean, the Chrome clone trooper, I will say it does look nice. They just did the unboxing on Sideshow. It looks good. It looks great. It is a great piece. Moving on to this piece right here. no, and no. I don't need it. I'm real selective with my clones. I mean, with my troopers anyway. I love the OT. Everybody knows I love the OT. I'm an OT over everything. That's just, my way. But I don't need this. I'd rather have regular troopers. I'll buy the Revenant troopers or something like that. I don't need everything in Chrome. And I think that's what we're going to see, a whole Chrome line, kind of like the whole Neon Tech thing. Everybody's going to collect. Now everybody's going to, I got this clone. I got this clone in Chrome. I got this trooper in clone. And it's just becoming a thing now. And it just is, it's kind of sad, honestly. It's like, okay, you guys looking kind of desperate out there. It's other stuff that we want. Y'all keep remaking, reusing the same stuff. Give us different. Give us that innovation.
Yeah.
Other companies are already come on. I ain't got to go into it.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I feel the same. But I know one person who said, even though they said they're not going to get it, I know secretly inside, I mean, they want it just because it's clean, and if your name is Mr. Clean Shane, then you have to get this piece because we know that, come on, man, you got to give us some.
I can't tell if you're trolling me or you just don't know me at all.
He doesn't know you.
Where do I even start?
Both.
Like, I
It's
mean,
both.
like I think Jay said a lot of stuff that that I like. I see this. I just see Neon Tech Iron Man, hologram Iron Man, the Oscar Iron Man, the Listerine Iron Man. You got the chrome troopers, the chrome death trooper. You got the porcelain trooper, the copper trooper, the bronze trooper, the chocolate trooper. I can't believe it's not a trooper, low fat trooper. Like, it's just not like. I love troopers. I collect troopers, but I need to see it on screen.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that this doesn't look good. And like, again, I just saw this and I was just like, I'm not like, I would never kind of go, why are they doing this? And just like, I looked at them and went, yeah, grand, my wallet's safe. I just move on with it. Like, it doesn't irritate me or anything. Stormtroopers are cool and it's shiny, but like I always say, I pass up on a lot of things that looks cool. I pass up on a lot of things I like to get the things I love, and I don't love this. The only situation I could see myself getting something like this is if maybe next year, Layout, we're all at Star Wars Celebration, and I get to meet some people in the chat and people, content creators, and we have some memories from that, and then they release something like that as like a memento from that time.
True.
I also think this would make a wicked gift for a Star Wars lover who doesn't actually collect. Just one piece on like someone has an office or something like that. I think that would look deadly. Like, if someone has a man cave, not necessarily a collector cave, it would just look cool. It's a very classy looking thing. But now look, I just see the neon hologram. No, it's not for me at all.
I feel
but
you,
it is
bro.
bloody clean.
It is clean, but I know it's not for you. And I can't, I got to do it at least one time because if I don't, it's not a show, especially if there's a Star Wars figure.
A survey says, hell nah. A survey says, it's like,
Surveys. Oh my god.
Survey says, hell no.
He wasn't even letting you talk. He wasn't gonna let you talk,
nah,
man.
it's gonna be a no for me. No. It's like, I don't know. I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't want it.
You said, nah, this is not going to be for you, bro.
Aesthetically, it looks great. I'll say something positive. Aesthetically, it looks amazing, but not for me. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
He said the survey says, hell nah. Will, is this something that basically you can see in your collection, brother?
Double hell no. I'm not trying to one up you. I think whatever the technology is that they invested in for the new Chrome Mandalorian, I think that we can expect to get all kinds of Chrome things. Like all that we've gotten already.
True.
I think that we're gonna get a Chrome Darth Vader. I think we're gonna get a Chrome everybody. We're gonna just dip everybody. Just dip them all.
Yeah.
But for me, no. It's
and you bring up, you know what? That's interesting too, because does seeing this and seeing the Chrome figure line right now, does that take the magic away from like Mando in a sense with that Chrome armor? Like, does that something like, whereas you could say, oh, come on, man, this is too much.
I'm really more concerned about Captain Phasma.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
True.
I'm just joking.
That's true.
Let's put it back to Mandalorian. That's a better candidate to be concerned for.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I guess it's definitely going to be interesting. Mr. KG Chalamet in the building, bro. Is this something you're going to get your hands on, man?
Elpo.
Before I answer that, well, Lael, you sent me a text 2 days ago that KG, go to Shanghai, pick up 10 of these for me, and also it's 15% now. So yeah, I went to Shanghai the other day and pick up 10 of these for you, just for you, Lael. Just for you, just because.
This is the one thing I don't want you to spend your money on. No.
And now it's 15%, so now I'm double broke. Yeah, no, this is I just don't see anything, and I'm actually kind of glad that we brought up the Chrome clone true. I canceled mine because out of nowhere they took my money out of nowhere without noticing me. That notifying me that this is shipping out, and clearly it's not now because it's been now a week. So I told him, you know what, cancel it. I don't want to deal with this bull crap again, because they did the same thing with me with Thor. I let it slide just because it was Thor, but for this one, like, nah, this is going away.
Not gonna happen.
I just can't do it. And I felt like I was gonna regret it, but after giving it a couple of days, I'm like, I'm actually kind of glad. I feel more relieved, because for some reason, after canceling, I'm like, I have no connection to any of these figures. There's no point. If this was a Black series, to hell, I'll buy 10 of them. But this is not. This is a close to $300 figure. I just can't afford having these things that are not used in screen. We don't see this in films, TV series. So this is a definite no for me. As cool as it is, and watching that sideshow video with the clone trooper, that looks amazing. And we could expect the same thing with this. But you have to ask yourself, do you have any connection with this? And I'll tell you this right now, maybe not, but possibly we'll see people in the next 2 or 3 months after having this, they will sell it. Because they're like, this is cool, but this can go. Because there's no connection for some people. This is just like, it's a cool one-off. I'll let it go. But in a couple of months, you're gonna sell it because there's no connection to it. And people are doubling up because they're going to sell it for higher value, and that could happen too. And this will be the same thing. Now, one thing I am scared, and this is I'm really scared about this, is what if you scratch that paint when you're posing it? That paint gets scratched while you're posing it. Look at Iron Man. I mean, I have what was it, the 85 clean. I actually scratched mine posing it. Scratched a small part, and it makes me kind of concerned for these Chrome figures. Even Chrome Mando kind of concerns me. Yeah. If I pose that, I scratch it, it's done. True. That thing is gone, and that's going to be even the smallest issue. We collectors go like, nope, I can't even sleep at night because.
My God, I thought I was bad.
It's a huge issue. I'm like, nope, can't do that. So this is something you don't want to pose. These chrome, bronze, chocolate version stormtroopers, you don't want to pose too much. So as cool as it is, it's going to be an ultimate pass for me. But for anybody who is getting it, I think it's going to be a great piece overall. So.
Yeah. I think the only person on the panel that's getting this though is going to be Sugar. Is Spice. I think it's Sugar Spice.
Sugar Spice. Sugar Spice. Sugar Spice. That's her new name.
I like Sugar Spice. Sugar Runner. Sugar Runner.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not getting this, and it's weird. So this piece makes me like the Clone Trooper Chrome less, and I don't know why.
I have agreed.
I think it just kind of like waters it down from being, and I
too soon, bro.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and so I mean that probably makes sense to a few of you guys on the panel. The only thing I'm holding on to with the Chrome Trooper, and I haven't canceled it, but I'll probably sell it because it's going for a lot, so I'll probably flip it. But the nostalgia of seeing it at Star Wars convention, and
seeing it with everybody,
it just brings back those feelings of like such a great time I had with all the guys that went I met up with, and
exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, this new trooper makes me like that clone one so much less. And
Yeah.
like it seemed kind of special, like a one-off thing. Like, oh, this is Star Wars Celebration Edition. Well, now they're just gonna start pumping these all out, and it's gonna water it down. So I'm not gonna get it. And I probably won't keep my clone one now, but I might keep the Death Trooper because it's black chrome, and I love
Death Trooper looks
Troopers.
incredible. The one that I'm anticipating the most right now is that black chrome Boba Fett. Because it looks amazing.
The arena suit.
And the arena suit, oh my God, it looks amazing. That's the only piece that I'm really anticipating, and I can say honestly I want, and I'm good with that.
You have it on pre-order, Leo?
But yeah, I have it. It's
okay.
basically on pre-order with a sideshow. Why I did that now, I don't know. But anyway, I'm excited about it. It's just one of the which brings now. Here's the thing, because somebody said something earlier. I think it was you, brother Cousins, or somebody said something about exclusives. It kind of brings me to my next, or basically this question here. And that is like literally when we think about it, are exclusives really exclusives? Can we say that? Are exclusives really right now? Can we label them exclusives? With everything that's kind of going on right now, with now the simple fact that they'll tell us at 1 minute that there's just a few here, you have this much time to get such and such, whatever, and then we'll see that show up later on again. You know what I mean? We'll see it show up a few days later. And then some resellers are marking it down. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, are exclusives really labeled exclusives? Brother Cousins, what you think, bro?
I think it's bullshit. I do.
Nice.
And I really do. I think it's a cash grab. I think it's a way of getting people to pre-order. That's what I think. They know they know that a lot of people, a lot of us, I don't want to call us we're not influencers. We're just, reviewers, and we talk about what we love here. I don't like influencer. But we've kind of been educating people, and people been, and not even actually educating themselves on how this whole thing works is pre-ordering stuff. And I would say definitely, like, when it comes to pre-ordering stuff like vehicles or big items or statues, stuff like that, definitely you have to pre-order because it sells out like that. But a lot of these other figures, no. I mean, we have seen rare cases like with Heavy Mando that's selling out before it actually came into stock. That happened, but I think that was a rarity. I don't see that happening anytime soon, depending on the piece. But I just think it's a way now for them to track how many pieces that they can make. When I think of exclusives, I think back to like the Bowen statue days where the number was on the back. If it ain't numbered, it ain't exclusive. You know what I'm saying? That's where I come back from those days. I remember getting every Bowen piece. I was the guy that had like all the little Bowen statues, and I remember,
and they were all numbered. Everything was numbered. You even check with people that who got it and be like, "Yo, what's yours number? What's the number on yours?" You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Exactly. So now it's just like this thing is exclusive. It's just a way to make us like, oh, it's exclusive. Let's go get it. Oh yeah, let's pre-order before we can get it. And like I said, if I would have lost out on the clone trooper, I would be like, damn, I missed out, man. That's bad. But a part of me would have been like, oh, this is really exclusive. But when they're like, oh, we'll find one for you, I'm like, y'all just made the call and figured that this was a problem, and they were like, okay, we need more of them things. Get us more. And they went and they got more of them things. They got more of them figures, and that's just what it is. It's just a way of tracking how many units they're going to get.
Yeah,
it's not really exclusive.
Yeah, definitely. Shane, what you think about this same question? Now, before I ask you this question, Shane, because I'm a single you out because I want to get my pen and pad and take notes when you talk. So, Shane, can we get your insight on this?
Well, this is an exclusive Apple. It's highly exclusive because I have it and you don't. No, it's all like complete. Jay, 100%. Like it is complete BS. An exclusive means you should be able to get. You can only get it at a certain point in time, for a certain amount of time, or from a certain location, or it's numbered. None of these things fall into that category because take the Star Wars Celebration Chrome Troopers. Apparently, you can only get them at Star Wars Celebration. That wasn't true, but that was the initial hype. Now you could the in-art Joker 3-day window. Oh, don't even get me started on that, because we know that was just no. None of these are actually numbered pieces. So there is no exclusivity, and I think these things will end up in Sideshow anyway. And that it all comes back to collecting things you love, collecting because you like the source material, be that a film, a movie, a TV show, a comic book, or just for the love of the actual figure. If you do that, you probably will never be disappointed by the hobby. I don't collect to sell. I don't collect to keep up with the hype. I don't buy into the FOMO. I collect the pieces that I love from those characters on screen, and it's never let me down because it owes me nothing after that. You know, if I have to sell something, I'll sell something. But no.
Yeah.
I think Tully pretty much Tully summed it up there. It's a trap. Nice, good reference. It is,
trap.
So no, I think maybe the pre-order numbers are down, so they're going to go. You know what we're going to do? We're going to slap an exclusive tag on this. Maybe that will make people jump at it, light a fire under people. So no, I don't think these are exclusive.
Definitely, man. Will, I'm gonna go to you next, man. What do you basically think? Do you think that what do you think about it? Do you think like exclusives, when they say exclusives, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, like, let me ask you, Will, what is your interpretation of something that you would say is exclusive? Like if they want to slap, because it seems like they're just slapping exclusive markers on everything. Oh, this is an exclusive. Oh yeah, that's an exclusive. Oh yeah, that's an exclusive. And then you find it a few weeks later somewhere else. Cheap. So what do you think, man?
Well, I think that their definition of exclusive is how can we sell as many of these as quickly as possible before people realize that this isn't exclusive, and we decided to print the word exclusive on a sticker and put that on the box. So I think that I mean, in my definition of it, it's something that they are maybe even with those Chrome clone troopers, maybe they weren't lying because they were only available on that day during the Star Wars celebration, you know, but they weren't talking about tomorrow, you know. And I think that that's just the tricky languages that they're using. And I think that a lot of brand new people, you know, obviously those of us been doing this for a little while, I don't think it was always this bad. I don't think that the way that the trickery, but I think that also kind of calls out that they're a little bit concerned. I think that their models of how they would operate before and what they could rely upon, you know, as you know, the amount of orders that they were getting and pre-orders and things like that. I think it's changed dramatically. And I think that now there's just somebody that's in a desk that's like, just put an exclusive sticker on it and tell everybody, you know, and maybe they'll fall for it. And maybe it'll be enough that it'll be okay. So that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah,
I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real.
Yeah, true. The great thoughts on that, man. We got 162 people out there watching us live. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit the like button right now. Hit it, smash it, bash it, do whatever you need to do, but get it going. Rally, Mr. Human Party himself, my man, my mellow. What up, bro? What do you think about that, man?
So this one's interesting because I'm kind of on both sides of it, because I think that there's specific ones, but I think that there is some forms of ways where there are like particular like exclusive edition things. I mean, when you look at Star Wars Celebration, they made it known like if you get this card, you get free shipping on your order, and then afterwards you're not going to have that again. It's like it's an exclusive thing that you're not going to have. But then everyone just got it online and they didn't care. That everybody there was one code I remember that, or no, all the codes, they were reusable. I think anyone could have used them. But apparently it was just one code that you can only use and that was it. But that was not true. And that's what kind of like what you guys are saying. Like they'll brand it as that and kind of make it sound like that as a motive for you to just pull the trigger and pre-order it. But On the other hand, there's some things where I think are exceptions, like particularly with the Arena Suit Boba Fett. That was one where I was like, it says 2023 release date. I'm not worried. It's gonna sit there. It's not gonna waitlist. Like stuff doesn't waitlist anymore. We're in a stage where no one pre-orders, so I'm not worried. And then the night happened, and boom, it's gone. Just gone. Waitlist straight away, and it was gone. So the stuff like that really makes me think, okay, maybe Sideshow is having specific batches of numbers where they have to cut it off. Like you're done. You can't order more. So it's weird. It's just a weird one. Like that was one where it kind of just bit me in the ass not pre-ordering. That was the whole thing to do, like not pre-ordering. But right there, that Arena Suit Boba Fett, I missed out on that because I didn't think I had to. So I'm kind of on the other side when they say exclusives. And I know that it's going to be a hot item, like something that's hype, as if like the Boba Fett. That was a pretty exciting one. People were happy with it. I think that I would be more scared not pre-ordering than pre-ordering. But you guys also raise a good point. They are on other sites. There's other retailers who end up having it, even though it says exclusive. Like obviously Toys Wonderland, they usually always have exclusives, anything you can get for that jacked up price. But like I said, the Boba Fett, that one's waitlist. Who knows? They might get another batch and then it'll go back on pre-order. I think that's the main teller right there. If that Arena Suit Boba Fett opens up for pre-order again, then there's no such thing as exclusives. It's just them just copying more things to make more money. So I think if we see that, that'll be your clear indicator. But other than that, when they say exclusives, for me in particular, I'd be a little worried not pre-ordering. Like even with these 3 that we just got, if they go on Sideshow, me specifically, if there's something I do want out of the 3, which I'm not really for sure, I'd want to buy 3. I would be more worried not pre-ordering, because what if it hits waitlist? And then like the Arena Boba Fett, it was like on eBay selling for 600. Like I don't want to be in that when I want to figure I really want. Yeah. So it's kind of goes both ways in a sense, but it's interesting to think about for sure.
Definitely, man. We got a $40 super chat by Shane. Don't believe the hype. Just collect what you love. True. That's definitely true.
Good point.
Because even if just onto KG's point there with the Arena Suit, if you did just collect what you love and you order it going, I like it, I want it, you still don't miss out.
Wait. You mean Riley?
Yeah, I'm not KG collector.
One of those guys.
Sometimes you just mush together, like
because they're just both
Wonder Twin Power.
I heard that, and I was like, what? I was like, what the
hell? In my defense, it's like 1 second. It's like 3:45 a.m. Give me
okay.
3:45
a.m. Excuse him. He's all right.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. No, I got you. I got you, man. It's cool. Hey, Cam, what you think about this topic, bro? You think?
Yeah, man, I think it's crazy because what these companies do is they use EX analysts or either data analysts to pull information off their websites and see, okay, which word is correlated with the most pre-orders that we can get. And of course, they see the word exclusive on there. So the term exclusive is going to get thrown around and, be used super loosely on different figures. I mean, because not only with Hot Toys have we seen it, but we also saw it with InArt. Remember the Joker? Remember it was that 3-day, 72-hour you had to buy it, right? And then you turned around and it was 2 weeks later and it was still on. And you were like, dude, people are moving money all around, selling stuff, trying to get it. For what? You know what I'm saying? So it's a loose term that they throw around that they shouldn't at the end of the day, but they just feel like they're going to get more pre-orders out of it at the end of the day. So
yeah,
it's a ploy then.
I feel you. This is true. This is definitely true. Mr. Chalamet, who's over there flexing with the Mark 85 battle damaged and
stays flexing.
Yeah,
wow.
With the Daredevil.
Oh, wow.
I hope you flexing that hard with my 10%. But what do you think about this piece, bro? What do you think about this, man?
I treat exclusive nowadays as any normal figure. Honestly, like I think the exclusive word is just not even a thing anymore. I mean, I guess we can make an exception of the Boba Fett, but then again, I think that's a scare tactic. I think it's gonna hit in stock at Sideshow at some point. It's just. This has happened before with many figures before. They will sell out. For instance, the Venom. The Venom sold out and it came back again on Sideshow. They're like, we got more stock. I'm like, come on. To me, I think this limited edition thing, and look at the armor. It's still sitting on Sideshow, and that's a Sideshow exclusive figure. So I mean, if we were talking, if we were talking 8 to 10 years ago, then I would believe exclusives. Then, dude, the Hot Toys back then only make like 300 max for people to get. And I'm like, okay, hit the pre-order button. Now with things with more people collecting, them making more money, everything's mass produced. So really, there's no point in pre-ordering at anything. I do think that Arena Bullfit was a scare tactic. I do think that was an easy gateway for Sideshow to get collectors, get the consumers up and going, pre-ordering things. But I'm telling you, it will hit on Sideshow. I do believe it's going to hit Sideshow and be like, oh, well, I won't be surprised if it's in stock at Sideshow at some point. Because look at Venom. There are other figures like this. I mean, even the exclusives, the 46 and the Cap. I don't think I'm going to pre-order them because I know it's going to sell on Sideshow just like the Commander Stormtrooper and the Midas. And Midas right now is sitting at free shipping and 20% off at Sideshow. So you can get these figures really cheap, nowadays. And it's and even this one, I do think this.
I see Lael's face as soon as he pulled this up.
For some reason, Lael, the Death Trooper is still sitting. That black chrome Death Trooper is still sitting on Sideshow. And there goes Lael.
He's giving.
We got the booty bots. The booty bots are here.
You know why the booty bots are right here? Because this whole exclusive conversation is booty.
Yeah. Well, this is definitely a scare tactic. This is definitely what Sideshow's using to bring more consumers to.
Depressed.
Man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's all good, man. But like, I understand your pain, dude. I mean, this clone trooper. I know a lot of people are waiting outside. Many people who pre-ordered through Sideshow are still waiting, and it's definitely a huge problem. I know Brother Cousins has an issue with Loki now. He pre-ordered Loki a couple of months back, and they took his money. Nothing yet, and that is sitting to November of this year, December, or maybe even January of next year.
I think they just need to make a post about this. I think so. I think it's just got the community riled up, and I think that they should just like address what happened. That's what I would think, or just ship it. Like, why would you charge it and just not ship it?
This kind of scares me. If I ever do pre-order anything through Sideshow, they might just take my money, not even notify me anymore.
That's exactly why we were talking about that. Just put everything on a payment plan. That's what I would do.
Yep.
Yeah.
If it's in a low time window like this, put it on. Payment plan.
Because really, you're going to get a lot of people. Because a bunch of people out there were not ready for this.
Nah.
Like,
do you think they've learned do you guys, sorry to interject, but do you guys think they learned their lesson from that? Because it seemed like it was a big backlash.
I mean, they have done this multiple times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's been recurring, so maybe not.
If T-Dubs, if the Devil's Workshop had done it, there'd be an entire weekend dedicated to it.
Rip them a new one.
So I do think there's no need to pre-order anymore. Nowadays, everything's so saturated. The market's like very saturated at this point. So, like even the 2-back Boba Fett, that's still sitting on Sideshow. And people are selling it for under 400, under the retail price. So
and
please go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I'm just going to close out my point. Just there's no point in pre-ordering. This is just a scare tactic. Really, just treat these exclusive just like normal figures majority of the time. They're not going to go anywhere. So, there you go.
Toys Wonderland is selling that Vision for how much? 100 and how much?
Oh yeah. You know what? I canceled my Sideshow one so I can get that one.
They're selling the Zombie Hunter Spidey for like 125.
It's like
crazy.
120.
Yep.
Wow.
Nobody's talking about that. I mean, nobody's talking. Woo! I mean, the whole last weekend was dedicated to the whole Toys Wonderland debacle. That died down quick, just like Shane said it would, just like a whole bunch of people said it would. And now we're back on this shit because again, people ordered it and it hasn't come in, and it's an exclusive. It's exclusive. Yeah, I mean, so it is what it is. Spice, real quick, brother.
Yes, sir.
Real quick before we bounce off this topic, because what's up? Exclusive?
Well, first of all, I don't even understand the Hot Toys exclusive sticker. Like, what does that mean? Like, Hot Toys makes it and no one else does? We know that. So Toys doesn't make it. Like, they have the license. Except, I guess now InArt is making things, but I've never understood that. But think the thing that happened with the Arena Boba Fett, that was an anomaly. That wasn't normal, and I would not be surprised to see another batch of those come out.
Yeah.
Just
I
like
think
I
so.
think Riley was saying, I think
Yeah.
like everyone's gonna get hyped up, and people are gonna pay resale 800, and then they're gonna drop them again because that was a cheap figure. What was that, like 235 plus shipping or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Like that was a steal of a figure, and so I would not be surprised if that. But honestly, like I I did marketing as my concentration with my business degree, and if they were smart, they would start limiting their figures. And that's how, like, anybody that's collected sneakers, that's how sneakers got
Yeezys.
so crazy. And that's
Yep.
why no one wants Yeezys anymore, because they flooded the market. No one
Oversaturated.
cares about them anymore.
That's right.
But like, if you make something so limited and you can't get it, you're so thirsty for it, you'll go buy something else in its place. And that engine will keep rolling over and over and over.
Yo, if they release those classic, Riley had them. I was like, Riley, if you wasn't my boy, like literally those classic J1s, OG ones, bro, like straight up the classics. If they release those tomorrow, those things will fly off the shelf like no tomorrow, bro. Like,
100%.
seriously, because like you said, limited edition, they're exclusive. You can only get them once every so often, and everybody wants it. And like you said, Spice is smart. It's smart, bro.
Yeah, it's really smart, and it provides value to their brand. And I don't know, a lot of times, we all question like what Hot Toys does. Like sometimes they make some wonky decisions, and they're not an American company. I think American, I'm not pro America everything, but I think American marketing is probably top tier in the world, probably. And them limiting their product like that would actually add value to their brand, and it would get us all to pre-order again, which that's what they want.
Right.
But they have gotten me to pre-order some stuff again with this like exclusive piece, like little things they add, like the Jane Foster. I pre-ordered that. The Kenobi with the little box, I got that. I got the Vader. That was a limited window. So they are getting smarter with it, and they're getting me, But I'm being selective with it. I don't think those are pieces that are going to be super cheap from a reseller overseas. And also, if we all hate T-dubs, we need to just stop talking about them. So, like, if we hate them, then let's hate them. But then if you
just don't talk about it anymore.
If your soul can be bought for $125 zombie Spider-Man,
exactly,
then you don't really hate them. So what is it going to be? So like
exactly,
it's like I hate them, but I can be bought, So like I don't know. Like I looked at some stuff on there, still with shipping, like it wasn't that much cheaper, for me to buy from there. But I'm in a no tax state, so I understand you guys like saving tax and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I think we need to stop.
I don't hate any company that's going to give me some cheap shit. So straight up, I don't hate T-dubs at all. I don't hate it. If I can get it cheap, if I can get something cheap on there, because again, I have points through them. So if I actually wanted to get that Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, which I do, but if I got it now, I can actually get it for only $48 shipped, plain and simple. And that's shipped because I'm just paying the shipping price for it. So again, they have that there. You know what I mean? I saw, what was it? There's another figure that's actually sitting on it. As a matter of fact, they got the newly released not too long ago, the Scout Trooper with the bike for like $220, $252.
Yeah, 252.
252 right now. So again, deals. Deals.
How much is that Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
Yo,
was it like 544?
Oh no!
It's five
with the base or not?
Yeah, with the base, right?
On
with
the Sideshow?
Yeah, on Sideshow. Was it?
Oh, it's 445.
Yeah,
445.
380.
a lot of money.
Toys Wonderland.
380. That's what I'm saying. So again, if I can get a deal, my black ass is going to get a deal. Yes, I said I'm going to get a deal, and I don't care. I don't care who I get. That's what I'm saying. If I can get a deal, I don't hate anybody. But like I said, it's always a topic discussion when it comes to them. Anyway, moving on real quick, because I know Riley, he got a hot date tonight. So we gotta definitely get Mr. Riley out here. But before we get Riley out of here, just one last question, and then we're gonna end this telecast. One of the thing is, I said telecast too, like it's a broadcast. Oh damn telecast. My last question for everybody here is again, and this is kind of going with the theme of the thumbnail. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to kind of ask this question just to see what everybody thinks. Is the past our new future?
Yes.
Now, I mean that for a particular reason. Is the past our new future? Considering the simple fact that, again, we're dipping back in the well of figures that we haven't seen in a while, figures that people want, classic figures that are getting those re-releases. Is the past currently going to be our... And here's the thing. I say that because I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad because if I can get my hand... I never really considered any type of figures. A Grail is my own personal choice. Everybody know what my Grail is, and she's sitting right there. So that's my Grail piece. I love Jen Urso. So again, that's my Grail, but that's my own personal choice. Everybody has their own personal choice, but we are starting to see them dip. And again, Brother Cousins, I think you said this. Everybody's been saying this for a while. Those motherfuckers are listening to us, bro. They hear us talking about pieces that we missed out on. We wish they would go back and re-release some of the figures that we haven't seen in a while, maybe update them, do things like that. And we're starting to see that. So my question is to everybody, is the past, I'm gonna start with you, Riley, first. Is the past our new future? Now, and I say that because you should say yes, considering the simple fact that we are getting that upgraded, not what we're getting both Toby and getting Andrew, and both upgraded. So is the past our new future?
Yes, I love this. I love this topic. It's a good one. I'm fully for that. I feel like when I started collecting, I'm a newer collector. I started collecting like last year. There was always these older pieces that I was always like, damn, like these things are expensive. I want to chase for them. I need them, man. I missed out. I missed out on all the freaking Star Wars ones, all the times when they were at their low point, but now they're just crazy. And I was like, damn, I'm really mad about that. And I gotta chase. I gotta go back. I gotta collect backwards. It's Star Wars. These are like the legacy characters. But now I feel like it's a really high chance that, like you just said, like older figures are going to be getting their upgrades and they're going to come back. I've said this time and time again. If you're in this hobby just to make money and to like invest and do this and that, I don't think you should collect Hot Toys. Not anymore. It's just not like that. I mean, we're looking at super popular figures like from the Endgame franchise, Marvel, Infinity War, Endgame, that are just sitting. Like nothing is making value. You're not going to make high amount of profits. So I just feel like if you're in it specifically for the money, don't do it. Only do it if you really do love the collectible and having it displayed in your collection. But right here, you got this Toby. This is one that exactly what I'm saying. Like I've always wanted this. Once I started collecting last year, I was like, I'm never going to get this. This is like the original Toby was probably like $400 to $500. I was like, there's no way. But there we go. You just got to be patient. You got to get lucky for a cameo in a movie, and there you go. You got him you got him as a figure. So it's just an interesting one. I mean, even if they don't cameo, I feel like now we're seeing just upgrades. Like with Iron Man, we got the Mark III, boom, 2.0. We got the Mark 46, boom, 2.0. It's just with Iron Man, I don't think I would honestly ever try and chase backwards. I feel like that at one point it's their bread and butter. They're gonna do it again. They're gonna make a 2.0. That we've seen like 4 Mark I's. I mean, it's gonna happen. But I just, like you just said, like the past is our new future. I totally agree with that. The best advice I would give you is I would try not to hunt for Grails unless you like really, really do think they'll never do it, which are really, you can't really like factor which ones they will or won't do. I mean, like something like Yondu, like would they do a 2.0 of that? He did die in the movie. I don't think he'd ever come back. Who knows? Maybe they could, but that's one where I'm like, I do love Yondu and I do want him as a figure, but I don't know if I want to wait because I don't think they'll do that again. So there's some certain ones where you'd have to like really think about it. Will they do it again? They could. I mean, it's a Marvel license and they can easily do it, but there's some that I don't think they'll do. But for the most part, I think that we'll get 2.0s. Even like the Anakin Skywalker, the Dark Side Anakin, that's a Grail. that thing's like you probably like $7,000 to $1,000 for new. It's crazy. It's super expensive, but we saw him in the Kenobi show, so they can easily just do Kenobi brand, Anakin 2.0 or 1.5 edition, and don't give you the lava droid base. They don't give you the base with it from the original. Easily can do that. That's one that I'm hoping they do, because I was kind of expecting them doing it from the Kenobi
You already
show.
know that's a sore spot in my stomach. Especially, and we're talking sideshow again.
I know that one hurts you, Leo. So hopefully they do it.
Yeah,
I really do hope so. But I mean, like we said, I think that's something that could happen. It really could easily happen. So, and there you go with the RoboCop. Like, people who are RoboCop fans who are newer collectors could just be like, damn, I gotta hunt for this. Like, this is such an older figure. Like, they'll probably never do this again. And then a few weeks ago, look at where we're looking at. It's just there's a lot of the times they're just gonna make 2.0s because they're like, okay, this thing's double the value. People want it. They're going to buy it. So let's just make it again. Why not? It's just a no-brainer. So that's my 2 cents of it. Now, like, being a newer collector, I'm trying to stay clear of collecting backwards and kind of looking towards stuff like this, stuff like the Toby Spider-Man, just stuff like that where it's good enough to not have to talk backwards. And that's just the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. What do you think? What do you think about this conversation, brother Cousins? What you think, man?
And I think Raleigh hit it on the head. He had a lot of great insight on that. I mean, definitely. The thing is, I mean, a lot of these pieces, they're going to go back to the well on, and a lot of it is because they simply just need to be redone, or need to be reissued again. Like, I know a lot of people, I mean, think about it. You have people going online looking for like a 1989 Batman, and 9 times out of 10 it's used. They're probably going to pay anywhere upwards from 500. Well, they were going to pay upwards to 500 to 600 for it, and they have, in the suit is degrading, depending on where depending on the item's location. So some of these pieces just had to be redeveloped and redesigned with modern technology. You look at the Iron Man, the Mark I. When that thing came out, like I said, it was in its day, it was in its heyday. When I started collecting, it was great. It was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Now it looks like a Kmart toy compared to what they were able to do with with the engineering and everything. So they just definitely needed that, and the height is different now. The hot toys are bigger now. So they want to go back to the well on these older pieces and update them into 2.0. Now, that's going to piss off a lot of collectors, especially the older collectors, because me and Second Brother was talking about this earlier this week. It almost makes it look like, damn, this collection is worthless. And of course, I buy figures for the art. I buy it because I love it. I don't buy it for the financial part. I buy it because I love looking at it. It's a piece of art. If I could sell a figure and make some money, hey, that's cool too. And I mean, I think everybody likes to have something that they know is worthwhile or something. It's just like, even when going back to sneakers, it's like, I like the fact that I have the Bred ones and I can look at them and be like, damn, I wear them. Even though I wore them sometimes and I know they're still low, I got scuffs on them and they've obviously been worn. But I mean, it is good to know that, hey, if I wanted to, I could probably get some money for them. I think people like that feeling, so it's still, so that hurts a little bit. But in this game, they're definitely going to go back to the well on stuff. They're going to, and with the popularity of certain franchises, like look at Prey. I mean, you think we're not going to get some Predator figures? I mean, they're going to go back to that. They're going to go back to Predator. They're going to go back to Terminator. It's just a thing of when. It's going to take time, and they're not going to do, because if you look at everything, it's not a straight up reissue. For instance, if they do Anakin, like Riley was saying, it'll probably be called Darth Vader, and of course it'll be, branded under the Kenobi branding and all that. Same figure, but just, under different branding, and less accessories. And when you look at it, in my eyes, that would keep the original Dark Side Anakin. That keeps it intact, because you're not getting that. You're not getting the lava droid. You're not getting any of that stuff. I feel the same way, exactly the same way about the about DX07. You're not.
Yep.
It still has that nostalgia with DX07. The whole Cloud City weather vein. The whole fact that that is the first release of
Exactly.
of a Hot Toy of a Star Wars Hot Toys merger. So you just got to look at it like that. I mean, does it kill the value on it? Yeah, because people are going to be after the new. They're going to be after that new stuff. But I mean, you're going to get you're going to get a lot of stuff, but you just don't know when. They don't let us know how, and I'm starting to think that's by design. They don't let us know what they're doing so they can stay ahead of us and keep us guessing. So
that's true.
What it is.
That's definitely true. KG, what do you think about this, bro? Like, do you think that, you know, we are living in a new era where the past is our new future? What you think, bro?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what everybody's echoing. I mean, I think it's what sells for them. They see the market, they see what people are interested in, and they want to probably reissue it. Like, you know, to me, I am dying for an 89 Batman Nicholson figure right now. Like, I want those figures so badly. And I know, Jay, you like to flex them with your display, with the whole Batmobile. And, no, I want, and yeah, there you go.
Now that's a flex.
No. How did you... Bro, what?
Who did this? I looked away and then I came back to this.
This is the perfect. Blael always does this. He has the perfect Photoshop every time. Oh my god.
I mean, I'm just saying. Go ahead, KG. Continue, bro.
Yeah, continue, man.
Continue, man. We need you to
figures up
continue,
here,
bro.
Come on, man.
Okay. All right.
Come on, man. Continue.
Can't even talk.
Yeah. So, like I was, can't even get my thought. All right. So, like I was saying, like I think what makes everybody happy is the most important thing. I think they're seeing what people are interested in. To me, I think the 89 Batman's one of them. Now, I had there's no chance I thought they would reissue RoboCop, and now they did. And it makes me like, I have hope now that they might do another Terminator line. Wow. They might do a reissue of the DX13, I believe, Jay. Is that right? DX13, the battle damage version, right?
Yep.
So
absolutely,
they might do that, you know. And I think an upgrade is great. You know, if there's innovation happening, if there's a USB added to it, or, you know, instead of using pleather, they use leather. You know, things like that. And I do think the past might repeat itself by now. I do think that at some point, this Daredevil will get reissued.
Well, you know what?
Not the yellow one. Not the yellow.
In a sense, yeah.
Will get reissued at some point.
Yeah.
And I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Because I can have this one posed, and I can have that one in pristine condition. It's going to happen. This 85 battle damage is going to get reissued at some point with a USB.
Yeah.
You know, and at that point, maybe Hot Toys might use rooted hair. At that point, they might go what Queen Studios doing with their in-art figures. They might use that material to do some of the, you know, rooted hair stuff. So things like that. I do hope that if they are going to reissue these 10 or 12-year-old figures and just innovate them, make them better. That's their main objective. That's their mission statement, to make things better, to make things more realistic as far as size-wise, material-wise. So I do believe that this new 89 Batman is definitely going to come. They're just waiting for the right time to announce it. And you know what? They're also going to reach that DX08, right, Jay? The Jack
Nicholson.
Joker?
Jack Nicholson. Yep. They're going to reissue that because they want it. Because they're going to fix the height. That's another issue. The height's going to be different. You're going to have a tall Keaton and a very short Nicholson. You know, so they're going to fix. They're
going to see about that because Nicholson's likeness. That's the only thing, because they had that for a limited time.
Yeah,
and his likeness is through the roof right now. That's the only thing.
So through the roof, because especially he's not, you know, on screen. His likeness is extremely heavy right now for anything. Because even at that, the likeness to that Shining figure, it was a controversy around that. That you know nobody's really talking about. Because the thing is, his agent saw that
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
So if you notice, that's never going to get a run again.
Wow.
Never. So again, it's tough. It's really tough.
And
Yeah.
I mean, things like that will I mean, I think a lot of people will be happy. Like, I think a lot of older collectors that have, let's say, for instance, the Terminator. I think if you have the DX13 and if they reissue it, I think even the old collectors would be happy, because then it's like, oh, a huge upgrade. I'm going to get that because it's going to be a huge upgrade. I can mess up this one and keep the other one in pristine condition. Maybe some collectors might feel that way, and some collectors might not. So I do think reissues and things like that are going to be a huge thing in the near future. I do think there are going to be things that we out of the ordinary. I do think we're going to get a Predator figure at some point. That's going to happen.
Yep.
So yeah, the future, it seems like Hot Toys, they're just really focusing on what sells and what figures they think, you know what, let's go back in the archives and do it again. I do think that they're finding the right time to do a Heath Ledger Joker 3.0. I do think they're just finding the right time to do it. You know what? They might pick up that InArts figure and study it, and then do theirs, because I do think there's going to be like an ambassador, and booty bots are going to be there too. You know, I do think at some point it's going to happen. So reissues are in the near future. As far as it's updated, it's innovative, and there's innovation involved. That's the most important thing. So.
Well, we'll definitely see that, man. Because Shane's going to be my closer on this topic. We have to. Shane has to be the closer on this one. Cam, what you think, bro?
God damn it! Sorry. Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, man. I honestly hope that is what is in the future for us, and in the future of the world of collecting. There's so many figures that I missed out on, and like Riley said, that Yondu figure, that's something I don't think is going to be remade, which sucks, because that would have been one I would have loved to have added to my collection. But then also, with the upcoming movie of the Black Panther Wakanda Forever coming out, I would love for them to have released a new T'Challa, figure as well, a 2.0 version. But who knows? I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, it's like, why Mad Men do the things they do, we don't know. Because like Sideshow, or not Sideshow, but Hot Toys, they just they release things whenever. You know what I'm saying? And there's no type of order or any type of there's no type of format to it. We just get random figures that no one ever expected just to throw us off course. So I would hope to see a lot of these ones that we've gotten in the past that a lot of us weren't able to pick up. But who knows, man? It's an enigma, I think, at the end of the day.
Definitely. Will, what's your thoughts on this, man?
As you guys were talking, y'all make really good points. I'm thinking about this, and even myself, and I don't think that there's 8 of us here. I don't think anybody hasn't benefited at some point from a reissue or an upgrade. I don't think it'll ever stop. I think that there are some characters and IPs that they know are always going to sell. They're maybe wanting to satisfy new customers, ability to get into those characters. And there's also then just the idea of money. It just makes good monetary sense. So I think, of course, our future is definitely our past.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Because like I said, it's a good way, and especially if you're on, and I call it on standby. When you're on standby with production, and that you're waiting you're awaiting certain figures, just dip back in the well, pull something out of it, and say, okay, here, re-release, maybe retool it a little bit, add this accessory like they did with Cap, something that definitely didn't belong, and just say, okay, cool, this is a re-release at a limited quantity. So I don't know, it is what it is. Spice, your thoughts before we get to Shane and close this one out.
Yeah, honestly, if Hot Toys was smart, they wouldn't do this. They're diluting their brand. They're diluting the industry. It's extremely hard to sell anything now. And I know part of that's inflation and part of it's the economy and wars going on, things like that. But like it is very hard to sell anything that's not like a original trilogy Star Wars or some really hyped, animated Fed or Anakin or something like that.
true.
So they are hurting themselves long term doing this. And there is a day of reckoning with all of us in our space.
Oh yeah.
And these toys aren't going to go in the dumpster. They're going to go to the resale market, and we're going to get half of what we paid. And it is just natural human psychology. You like something better if it's limited. It's just what it is. And it doesn't make you a hype beast. It doesn't make you whatever, but that's just, that's just life. You like it better if it's limited. You like that you can brag on it or whatever. And so, and I also don't understand Hot Toys. Like, I hope they're listening. Like, don't do it, Hot Toys. But like, they have such limited resources, and what they should be concentrating on is revealing a figure and giving us that figure in 6 to 9 months.
Yeah.
That's what they should do. We don't need all the characters. We don't need all of the reissues, because that's just adding to their backlog and adding to the stress on the factories and all that stuff. Like, all these other companies, these knockoff companies, they can turn it around in 6 months, man. And they're using the same factories that, the same Chinese companies use. And so, I know that artist renditions take longer, but they should be concentrating on meeting the demand quicker than what they are, because, like, I want this Toby Spider-Man now, but I don't know if I'm going to want it in 2024.
Yeah, true.
You will.
Maybe.
I'm just kidding.
But I don't know. I mean, I know I'll want that Vader with the mask, broken mask. Like, I know I will want some things, but there's some things like I don't pre-order because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be into. I don't know.
Who knows what's going to change? I mean, and I get it, because but I've been doing this for so long, and the art of it just always keeps me here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's beautiful, but like, I mean, at some point, like I have almost every awesome Marvel hot toy. I have almost every awesome Star Wars hot toy. I don't have space. Like,
I feel you.
What do I do? And it's hard to sell stuff, because I sold my Mark 45, I sold my Mark 46, and every time I take those figures out to inspect them, I'm like, man, this is a beautiful figure. And it makes me not want to sell it, but I'm just like, I'd rather sell it and let somebody else enjoy it, because it's just sitting in a box and I don't have room to display it.
True.
And so, like, I have all this stuff pre-ordered. I'm just like, where am I going to put it? And so, like, it sucks trying to like resell something like that doesn't have any value. And Hot Toys is really just devaluing their brand by, I know it's nice to get like an updated sculpt or better, body proportions or something like that, but they're watering down the industry and their brand.
Gotcha, man. I appreciate it, bro. Like, that's definitely the truth. And last but not least, let's take them to church. Let's take them to church. Let's go to church. Let's go to church with my man, Mr. Clean. Come on, bro. Take him home. Take us home. Take him to church. Drop the mic on him, because I know you've been waiting to do it. What's up?
First of all, I'd like to respectfully disagree with Spice. You said that it's human nature to like things because they're limited. Whether something's limited or not, I can't generalize like that. I can only speak for myself. I don't really care if something's limited or not. If you see the Mark 6 behind me, or Snowscooter Luke, or the Homecoming Deluxe, some of these pieces that I'd be like, if the house are on fire, they're coming with me. I don't care if every single person gets one at birth. It just really doesn't bother me whatsoever about that. So the limited thing, I don't think that's necessarily for everyone. I think it depends. Like, for me, if I have a connection to the film, the source material, TV show, if I like that character, if I like that type of character, and if it looks good on my shelf, that's what I connect with. So I don't care if there's 1,000 of them made or 1,000,000 of them made personally. Hot Toys, where do we start? Is the past our future? I certainly hope so. I'll start off with this. Hot Toys are making plenty of money. I think they're doing all right. They don't care about us. They care about our money. They don't really care about the collection. They are a company. Their job is to make money. And I reckon they are doing very, very well for themselves. So where I stand on it is that, is the past our future? I certainly hope so, because I want the DX08 Jack Nicholson. I want the DX09 Batman 1989. I want the DX13. Notice I'm saying I a lot because I can only speak for myself, because I'm being selfish, because reality is we're all in this together, but I'm only concerned with one collection. I'm paying the bills. I'm doing the work. I only care about my collection, really. Why I hope everyone is happy, and it's great. I celebrate when people get a Grail. I'm concerned with my own collection. I'm not kind of trying to curate anyone else's collection. So yeah, people will be annoyed if and when they do a DX08, a DX13, a DX09, because it's like, oh, I have that, and that's one of my personal Grails. And that's grand and all, but like, I don't care, because I'll have it because I have an opportunity to buy it. Is it a selfish attitude? It absolutely is, but it's a very honest and transparent attitude. But it comes with a caveat. If and when they reissue my Grail, sorry, I can't say it without cringing, then I have to be happy. I can't come on here and have a little whinge fest and say, I'm really annoyed that they've reissued my Grail, because that's just not how the company works. I live in a real world, and none of these things are exclusive, and they're there to make money. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my opinion on it.
I got you, bro. And here's the thing. I mean, I fall in the line at shit. I want people to have the things that they weren't able to get their hands on. You know what I mean? You don't know how happy I was. And it was crazy. And a lot of people thought I was nuts, but I was happy as hell that they re-released that Selena Kyle, because I wanted that figure. I really want that Selena Kyle Catwoman, especially to go with the DXO. I mean, come on, man. Really?
Oh, yeah.
I want that figure. And especially the simple fact, because I have the Bat Pod, I want to create that scene. Like, it was a dope scene. I went back and watched that movie like 3 times this past week, bro. That's how much I love that movie. People don't give that. They don't give, Dark Knight Rises enough credit. I mean, I understand that, bro. That movie was dope as shit. It was so good.
Trilogy's amazing.
It was so good. So, I mean, I'm super glad that basically they're releasing that. I'm super glad that we are getting certain figures that we weren't able to get our hands on before. I mean, again, it started with the Bestman Luke. I never thought they were going to re-release it, and they did. And I'm so happy I'm able to get my hands on it. What I wanted the earlier DX version, yeah, but I'm happy with this one because I'm able to get it. So again, I don't fall in the line where anything from me, I never, but then again, it's because I don't pay attention to the market. So I get that. You know what I mean? I don't really care about all that. As long as I have what I want, I'm cool. I'm fine. And I leave the rest to everybody else. And that fucking Hawk that you got up in front of you right now. Oh my God. I need that so bitch. I need it. I want that thing so bad. That is bro. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. If I get my hands on this son bitch, if they redo it, especially with She-Hulk coming, give us the real Hulk.
I do hope a flashback of some sort with this Hulk.
Yeah, man. Give us the Hulk, and I'm all in, man. So I'm definitely excited about that. Anyway, guys, it's been an incredible panel discussion. Everything's been great, man. Thank you guys for being here as always. I mean, I can't do this without you, and I can't do this without everybody out there in the chat. So I love you guys. Thank you for basically being here. I'm gonna start with, who do we have here with me? Let's go, Killer Cam. What you got coming up on your channel? When we gonna get the green milk? We got the blue milk. When we gonna get the green? What's up, man?
Shit ain't coming. But it's like no. So yeah, man. Thank you for having me as always, bro.
Look at Riley's face. Well, not Riley. KG. His face was right in where my face was. Yeah, go ahead. What you saying, man?
Oh yeah, bro. So thank you for having me as always, man. And yes, I'll be dropping some new content this week. I'll be doing a review of the rescue figure that I actually got like a week or 2 ago. And then if we have any more releases this week, then I'll do another episode of the new. And then yeah, man, I'll be back right on here with you and Figure Focus on Collectors International Lounge, bro, on Sunday.
Bitch. Look at KG. All right, man. Appreciate that, bro. If you haven't already followed my guy,
KG.
I know.
Shit.
I know. My man.
Survey says you're showing off.
You're showing off. Shout out to my man Cam, and if you haven't already, get over there and follow him, and get on that channel, man. Project 1000. We got to get him up there, man. So definitely make sure that you do that. All day, every day. KG, what you got coming up, man? Besides you flexing, what's going on with you, brother?
Yeah, man. So tomorrow we have Wonder Twins happening. I believe we're changing the time a little early. We're going from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. 10 p.m. being Eastern time and 7 p.m. being Pacific time. Tomorrow we might have a few guests coming on, so that's going to be cool. I'm just finished my video for the Nightmare Batman Superman 2-packs. I'll be posting that by tomorrow, hopefully. And tomorrow I'm going to be receiving the Bat Pod tomorrow, so I'll be posting videos on that with the DX19 because I just had to get the Bat Pod. That was like a set you gotta have. I mean, come on. Just upcoming videos. The Daredevil video is gonna be coming up soon. The Classic Suit Spidey, that's gonna be a really long video. That's pretty much it for me, man. Just live streams, joining live streams, doing me and Riley's Wonder Twins live streams on a weekly basis, and just flexing hard, and that's pretty much it.
You're trying to get me to get that Batman, KG. You showed it before.
Yeah, no, right?
Maybe I don't know.
That's all he's doing.
My man Will Collector Chats, bro. What's going on with you, man? What you got coming up on? What can we see from you, bro?
First of all, I just want to say thanks, Lael, for letting me come on tonight. It's a pleasure, and it was great to talk with all of y'all. And I really brought this out. I brought this out not to flex or anything like that, or make anybody all upset.
Liar.
I brought it out because this is the first stream that I've ever been on, and this is the first figure that I ever bought.
Awesome. Nice.
Brand new. Yeah,
that's a nice pickup.
I'm from that age when I can remember the Bill Bixby Hulk, and being a little kid and just being scared to Jesus. I don't know what
Bill,
for some reason there was
Bill Bixby, bro. Hell yeah, man.
There was some serious creepiness in that for a 7, 8, or 9-year-old or whatever I was at that time. I don't remember. I'm too old. I can't remember.
Talk about language, bro.
That's why I brought this out, and I wanted to say thank you. And I'm always up to all kinds of stuff. I kind of dabble a little bit into cosplay stuff and collecting, and I've made some videos, and I'm actually thinking about making some diorama pieces for some of my figures so that I can display them better. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with some things that I can maybe scale, and if other people are interested in them, I'm thinking about making some a facade, a Doctor Strange building facade that would be easy to kind of put together and use as a backdrop. Because I really like the scene in No Way Home where he pushes Peter out of himself, and I really want to be able to recreate that scene. Yeah. I've been thinking about it, and I've been working, on Illustrator and stuff to come up with a design that I can get printed. Okay. So that's what I'm up to, and of course, I'm available if you'd like for me to come back.
Oh man, when people tell me that they can come back anytime they say they want to be back, bro, straight up. I mean, why you think I brought this? Why do you think I brought the MF below you back? Because like I said, he bullies me. He was like, hey, Lael. He was like, hey, Lael, this is Spice. If you don't bring my ass on, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. I was like, all right, I got you, bro.
That sounds like him. That sounds like him. Yeah, exactly.
I got you. I don't mind saying that. That sounds a little aggressive.
No, but here's what really happened. I said, yo, can I come back to your stream sometime? And he didn't reply, and then he just added me to the stream. That's what really happened.
That's what really happened.
There you go.
Because that's all you have to say. I'm not going to reply to that. I'm just going to put your ass on here. Plain and simple. There you go. You ask, and I'm going to put your ass on here. That's it. Because we really do talk off camera all the time, and we bug out. Anyway, Thank you for being here, Will, man. Anytime you want to come back, bro, you got a space. You just let me know, man, all day, every day. My man, the human party machine. Like, I mean, come on, man. Y'all have to understand the reason why he got this name, Human Party. If I have the video footage, I have us with the video footage of Rosaria Dawson when she was on stage. Yeah. Hey, Riley, mind you, I can actually say that because Brother Cousin's ass wasn't there. It was just us, and I was up close and personal.
That's right.
Do you know what I mean?
Us
Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, we can win on that one. We can win on that
I got
one.
a one up over that. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Got him on that one. Got him. Got him. Anyway, what's going on, bro?
Thank you so much for having me on. That was too funny. I mean, cat's out of the bag. You can make me the human party, and then KG's Toby. I'm Andrew now. I know you got me in that one too.
All day.
So,
all day.
We're in trouble, man. We're in trouble. But going on my channel, we got the Wonder Twins on Thursday nights with KG and other guests we're going to be having. It's a lot of fun. So make sure you tune into that tomorrow night. And I did post today my 6-go review of the Yoda Attack of the Clones. And that was a lot of fun. So you guys can check that out on my YouTube channel. It's really awesome. Poses were a lot of fun on that. I'm not going to lie. I miss posing. I haven't posed in a while, so I've been missing it. So that was a lot of fun. Check that out.
Hell yeah.
And you can see my Instagram is Riley Reviews. Oh, what? What's up?
That you sold your Count Dooku. And you could have done some great poses with that Yoda.
You sold what?
You had to say that. You had to say that, KG.
Oh. Tell us what else you sold too, because he sold his gin.
Stop.
I'm calling him out.
What did he call? What did he sell?
He sold his gin. Yeah, mute Riley right now. He sold gin. He sold his.
Wait.
He sold special.
Who? Jen Urso.
Yeah.
You're right.
Wow.
He sold Jin, Death Trooper Specialist, Count Dooku, and Chewbacca.
What?
Wait, who?
Chewbacca?
His face.
Riley.
You know what?
I'm disappointed. Take him out of the stream right now. Remove him.
He is a young boy. He is a young boy.
You are no longer the human party. No more. I'm taking it back.
Riley, I love you, man, but I don't get it.
I didn't do that, bro. No, I didn't do that. You guys are just taking this all out of proportion. That didn't happen. That was all KG. It was KG. But thanks again for even my man Nick doesn't have my back. Wow, that's crazy.
Oh man.
That's not,
anyway.
Sorry guys. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
But thank you again, Lyle. It was a lot of fun. And it was a pleasure meeting Will. It was awesome seeing you on the show. Hope to see you again. It was a pleasure, man.
Thanks.
Always
let's go,
a
man.
pleasure having you, man. And
Of course.
I haven't done a voice in a long time because I can't. Because every time I
And
do
you're not going to either.
I'm not because it hurts. I can't because every time I try to do it, I have to take, and it just hurts so bad. This is like even when I try to do cam, I get off and I'm like, damn, my throat hurts. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing that shit no more. Anyway, Focus. What's up, man? What you got coming up, brother?
Man, thanks very much for having me on here. What do I have going on? Tomorrow,
besides flexing on the mountaintop, but go ahead.
Yeah, right. No, that's KG, man. Yeah. Oh no, I know what you're saying. No, I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I got an episode of Visions tomorrow with Brian Fontaine from the 6-go Scavengers. So big one tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to that. Friday then another episode of Visions with Posing with Peter. So again, looking forward to that. And then Collector's Lounge on Sunday, and then straight after S-Beam for another episode of Visions. And I put up a poll today. I don't know if anyone hasn't seen it. Like the video is kind of getting some good feedback. The shit Collector's Save video.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
Just trying to do something different. We're all guilty. We're all guilty. We're all guilty. I'm definitely guilty of them. But just to put up a poll on Instagram today, and yeah, people want a part 2. Which is just as well because I wrote out about 30 phrases that like you hear constantly on streams and stuff like that or whatever. So yeah, I'll do a second part eventually. So yeah, thanks very much for having me and nice to meet everyone again. So yeah.
Always, my man Shane. We will see you on Sunday, Collectors Lounge International. We just kind of bug out on that channel as well. My man Spice.
Yes. You know what? I don't have anything going on my channel because I don't have time right now. And
I know you ain't got time for us no more, bro.
No, I do have time.
No, you don't.
You know what?
No, you don't.
I really. Shh. I consider all you guys that I stream with, like anybody I talk to, I consider you guys all friends, and I just enjoy getting on here, and if I can join a stream or two each week, that's good for me. And there's so many, like I was gonna try to be like one of those content creators, but there's so many of everybody now, and I really appreciate people bringing back like older figures, like like Jay's Good Morning Grails, and Riley with Yoda, and because I a lot of those figures, the only reviews that were out when they came out was Justin, and so I watched Justin but I like other people's perspectives too, and so I appreciate everybody still making that content. But yeah, I don't have time to do it right now. I've been trying to spend more time with my kids who are young, and so
There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
So I ain't got nothing coming up. But if you want to hear me talk, then come to this stream, I guess. Or if you don't like me, then I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna start bullying your ass to get on the show and be like, "Yo, Spice, get your ass on the show." How about that?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, bullying is healthy.
As long as you're cool. As long as you're cool with that. All right, cool. And last but not least, I mean, we don't say Candy Cousins for no reason. You know what I mean? I got it. It's Candy Cousins in the building, bro. What's going on? What's going on in Candyland?
Pimping is pimping, brother. You know how it is. No. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, one day I'm gonna meet Rosario. I gotta give it to second brother.
Come on, man. I'm just saying that now, bro.
I'm gonna meet Rosario. I'm gonna meet her. Meet Rosario. That's gonna be.
He's gonna send it to both of us. He's gonna send it to me and Lyle. That's what brother Cousins gonna do.
Second brother already got her autograph. So
man,
we getting close. We getting close. So.
Second brother, that mean he got her autograph. That mean it was skin on skin. Come on, man. Come on, second brother.
But no. Once again, brother, thank you so much for having me. Sorry I was late tonight, all that. But man, thank you so much for being here. It was always great to talk shop with you guys. Love it. Tomorrow, yes, we got best of the best tomorrow. Coming at I guess I could do 8 o'clock. Yeah, we'll do 7:30 because you guys are doing Uncivilized tomorrow. So we'll do 7:30 tomorrow. 7:30 to 9:30 for best of the best tomorrow. We'll be doing that. That's going to be great. And half shell this Saturday with Local Lou. Also got that coming. Grails next week. We got a major Grail. I'll just pan the camera up like that. This guy right there. Not sure if you guys can see it.
Hold on. Let me bring that in because I definitely cannot see it. Let's see.
Somebody in a chair.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow. Did Raleigh have that and sell that too?
I got that. I bought it from Raleigh.
My God.
And a second Chewbacca. You sold Chewbacca.
Wait a minute. You really got that from Raleigh?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No, I didn't get it from
Raleigh.
I was about to say
Raleigh.
But you sold Chewbacca. How did you sell?
Bro,
what did you sell Chewbacca for?
They're gonna do another one. Okay, that's it. That's all I gotta worry about.
Maybe
do it again. And they'll update it. Hopefully, that's what I'm banking on.
Which Chewbacca was it though? Was it
OT?
It was the New Hope OT.
If it was the Pomeranian one, I would have gave you a pass.
The Pomeranian. He's just shaking his head.
Oh man.
Good morning, Grails. Every week we talk about figure appreciation on this.
Yeah,
we'll do it again. No worries, man. Come on. Reissue.
I love you, Riley.
I love you too, man.
Hey, Riley, next time you sell a figure, just don't tell nobody, bro. Just do it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm making a private account. Not my name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell it. That's what I'm gonna
do. I got a spreadsheet going where I'm tracking.
Because you know what?
If you tell Spice, messages on mine. Always on my account.
If you tell Spice, he's like, "Oh, you sold what?" Lael.
Yep. He doesn't. No, he doesn't even tell me.
No, I don't tell
him.
Find
him. I find him
in the groups, and he says, "What? You sold what?"
and I call him out in the post, and then he says, blah, 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 I don't have money. And I'm just like, shut up. Keep it.
Bro,
get a
man.
payday loan or do
Yeah.
something.
Wow.
You're on my head tonight. Oh, man.
Anyway, brother
It's all love.
cousins.
It's all love.
Yes.
Man, thank you guys for basically being here, man. Thank you for being here tonight. Everybody out in the chat, much love to everybody who participated tonight. It's been a great show. Everybody out in the chat, thank you for watching as always. I mean, we love y'all. Can't say that enough. Next week, same time. You already know what time it is, man, and what we got going on this channel. If you haven't already subscribed to the 16 Scale Man YouTube channel, make sure you do so. Get the best of 16 Scale collectibles, any and everything pop culture, all day, every day, man. So again, love y'all from us to everybody out there. Be kind, be graceful, merciful to people, man. Again, this is a collecting community. We love each other. We bag on each other, but at the same time, at the drop of a dime, we'll protect each other anyway. So you already know how it is, man. Anyway, love y'all. Till next week, we out. See ya.